Embrace the abyss. Ah. 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 Hi! Hi! Welcome back! Hello! Hi! Vito, hello! Chaos, hello! Dark Shadow Rage, hello! Galtamus, hello! Legus, hello! Bibu, hello! Jojo's Crazy Twitch, hello! Zero, hello! Nimby, hello! Long, hello! Black, hello! Mr. Wayne, hello! Hi! Hello, everyone! Hi!
I love you, cutie!
I'm alive! Mix it up, not so much, apparently. Mix it up seems to be dead right now. Welcome back to the world of streaming. I actually wasn't planning on actually streaming, but then I was like, oh my goodness, I can't not do this. I was like, I'm gonna finish the last of my assignments. I need to do something. I need to clear my head. I need to stop having school on my mind. School kept me hostage. Yeah, so the fourth and fifth week, actually, I had the day, like, me going on the start of that break, I had 30 things I had to do. I had 30 things I had to do that week. This is the result of what happens when you decide to take accelerated classes and throw 17 weeks worth of assignments into 5 weeks. Because you want to get ahead of your fall semester. So, yeah, but don't worry, my finals are tomorrow. I am well prepared for them. I did the final review. I don't have to take my psych final because... So, I'm taking a psych exam, but I'm not taking the psych final. Some people have to take both the exam and the final, but I don't have to do that because... I'm a nerd. And so, like, I'm finishing the semester, like, no matter what my grade is, the lowest grade I can get in my psych class is a 96. And the lowest grade that I can get in my math class is a 98. So, yeah. You kind of miss classes like the in-class part of school. Test or find 2 homework, you can't do that anymore. I don't know. So, it's like when I just really, despite like all the other stuff, that was like dealing with it. In the end, it was a really nice experience. This was like a nice introduction back. But yeah, typical school experience. I'm not trying to speedrun my school. We're gonna take our time with that. But yeah, Stargaze, hello. To Skipper, hello. Hello, hi, welcome in. Hi. Yeah, we're just gonna be talking today. I didn't really have anything exactly like planned game-wise. That's still, I rescheduled everything for this week. This is just me being like, hello, I am here, I'm alive. We're going to continue our scheduled programming after what's tomorrow? Monday? After Monday is over, we're gonna go back to our regular scheduling. I have to put in, so Saturday, so I promised that I would do a post-exam karaoke, so I'm gonna do that. But then we're also going to be streaming that same like day also. So we're gonna have like early, like before. I'm probably gonna start like maybe 2 o'clock. Maybe 2 o'clock. I will do the karaoke and then do that for a bit and then take a break and then I will come back and then we will do an actual gaming stream. And it's not gonna be well, it depends on how I feel, but I don't think it's going to be any of the games that I've already scheduled. I think it's gonna end up being something else. And no, it's not gonna be Hollow Knight because I've been playing that game off stream. Discord has had to deal with me and my fascination and my super hyper focus with that game. Depression hit you in senior year of high school. Oh my goodness. Love checking what your grade will be if somehow managed to get a 0% on the test. The only way I can get a 0% on the test is if I don't try. Unfortunately, I'm someone who tries. I kind of overachieved a little bit. I have a stupid 99.77% in math. So some people told me, like, they've had different Hollow Knight experiences, right? The Hollow Knight has been the most calming experience I've ever had off stream. Yeah, it's been like the most calming experience. Hold on, let me just reset. Let me reset mix it up because I don't think it wants to work the way that it wants to work right now. Let me like reset that. But yeah, it's been like the most calming experience. I'm 97% completed in the game. I've just been wandering around, falling into holes, like destroying walls, finding the cute little grub guys. I have like 3 more I have to do. I found almost all the charms, and I'm just like, wait a minute, I'm this far, and I just discovered something else, and I need to do that too. And I have a feeling this game is more than just 100%. I was like, I feel like this is more than normal. You come from the angle of having 90 plus. The joys of exploring. It was the joys of exploring, yeah. Quarter of life would be when you hit 20. Would it really be that though? I guess it depends. I guess it depends on like how long you live. I plan on living for all eternity, so I guess it doesn't really matter to me. Oh yeah, it's already August. Oh my gosh, we're in the 8th month. We're in month 8 of 12. Can you imagine like how fast? Actually, this year has gone by so fast. I blinked, and all of a sudden it's like August. Today, give him hello, Shu, hello. Great Lakes, hello. I'm very cute, thank you. I'm very cute and I'm very alive right now. I'm hopped up on some caffeine because I wanted to finish my work. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. Closer to next Christmas. We have to start decorating for Halloween like right now. We needed to start yesterday, okay? We needed to start yesterday. I'm not a gremlin. I'm cute, but I'm not a gremlin. I'll admit that I'm cute. I will not admit that I'm a gremlin. I don't think I'm farthest from a gremlin. This is like me being like the superest calmest that I've ever been in my entire life. You feel so old even though you're not old. The moment that you turn like 20, your knees crack and you just question your whole purpose in life. You're like, what am I doing here? Why did I come here? Why did I make the decisions that I made? And then you just feel like the last year was 10 years ago. You felt old for 10 years now? See, I don't feel old. I don't feel like I ever age. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't feel like I ever age. Yeah. I like Bulbasaur. I used to have... Speaking of Bulbasaur, I used to have, like, you know the little loofahs? There was, like, Pokemon loofahs, and we had, like, a Squirtle one and a Bulbasaur one, right? And then, like... I remember I brought Bulbasaur into the bathtub, and I remember holding him under the water and then just trying to see how much water he could get, but then his eye fell off. And I tried to put it back on. I tried to put the eye back on, but then it went down the drain. I was like, how did I even get his eye off? I don't even know how I got his eye off. Like, his eye came off. Squirtle's tail, like, fell off. I was so confused on what was happening. But I kept using it. Osteoporosis coming for you soon? Wow, you're so old. 25, oh my goodness. The older you get, I don't think age can really bring about wisdom unless you have the knowledge and experience to go with it. You used to have those loofahs. You don't know where they are. I used to have like those golden Pokemon card things that came in like the Pokeballs, except I took them out, put the action. I tortured these poor loofahs. I put them inside of the ball. I squeezed them and put them inside of the ball, and then I was like pretending I was like, go, Bulbasaur, and it came out, the ball-like thing opened because it hit the ground. And then it's just like a dead-looking, like, bunched-up Bulbasaur just comes out. Why was I like this as a kid? I was so confused as to why I was the way I was. Why was I a menace? Why did everything have to be tortured when I was a kid? I cut off my Barbie doll's hair. I beheaded them. Like, I took off their legs. Like, I don't know why. I put them on top of the ceiling fan. So yeah. You enjoy the Discord streams as a chill time amidst the rage? Yeah, it really is. 80 years of Thomas the Tank Engine. Wait, hold on a minute. Wait. Thomas the Tank Engine is like... Wait, Thomas is older than my dad? What? I'm Sid from Toy Story? Not entirely. Not completely. Jonathan Snake also hello. Cisco, hello. People who came in, Autumn, hello, hi, sorry. I got distracted. I don't know if I said hi to you, Great Lakes, but hello. Anyone else that came in, I don't know. Thomas is older than Doctor Who. Wait, how old is Doctor Who? Oh my gosh. Also, Thomas scares me. Your sister got extra credit in high school English class for mutilating troll dolls. You helped her do it? Nice.
Embrace the abyss.
Oh my goodness, 9 months. I've been around for a while. Actually, you know what? It's gonna be 2 years in November. Amazing. Time is... So, let's see. So in 3 months, I turned 2 years old. Yeah. I will be streaming for 2 years. Amazing. That's good. That's kind of scary at the same time. Here's to let you know how fast time's gone by. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm 2 years. Some people I was like 5 years, 6 years. Oh my gosh. 2 years? No way. I can't believe this. I am not a gremlin though. Thomas Tank Engine is older than Godzilla. You know what? Can we just come to a conclusion that Thomas is so old that he's scary? Like, you know Doom Train? Like, Can you imagine, like, if you modded Doom Train to, like, be Thomas the Tank Engine? Do you know how scary that would be? Like, his face is scarier than Doom Train's face. His face is 100% scarier than Doom Train's face to me. I don't know. I think it's cause like I've just had, you know what? It comes down to a bad dream again. The reason why I hate certain things is because of dreams. And Thomas the Tank Engine tried to run me over in my dreams, like when I was a kid. So then I just like slowly started like going even further down into like being scared of him. Do you know how you didn't find Thomas frightening as a kid? Well, because you didn't get ran over as a kid in your dream. Like I used to watch him a lot, like as a kid, but then like all it takes is just one bad dream and it's like completely ruined for me. Just ate and came back to me streaming. Possessing Crash, hello. Yeah, I just started streaming. It's just a chatting stream today. Choo Choo Charles, you know what? Actually, yeah, Choo Choo Charles is... Yeah, Choo Choo Charles is scarier than Thomas. So it's like Choo Choo Charles, Thomas, and then Doom Train. That's my order of how I'm scared of trains. Although, I will ride trains. Except... I think I rode monorails instead of trains now I think about it. So I more like monorails. I'm okay with monorails and trolleys and stuff like that. Yeah. You grew up with Invader Zim and Courage as a kid. Might explain why you're like the way you are. You know, that makes sense. That does make sense. Speaking of Final Fantasy, you finished Final Fantasy 2?
Embrace the abyss. Mayu:_mu burn hi how are you Miss Cutie good to see you :_mu love and new games this week you plan to play :_mu cozy.
Hey Mister, hello, thank you for the 8 months. Hi, yeah, I've pushed all my games back for this week. So, and I kind of mixed them up. I was like, in the craziness of my mind, I did kind of mix up the games. So I think we're playing Goemon when my finals are over. Now I think about it. That meant to be at a different time, but I think we're playing Goemon first. I think that's what I put. I don't remember. Isn't Choo Choo Charles intended to be scary and Thomas isn't? Yes, but I think Doom Train was also supposed to be some kind of scary and Thomas isn't. But yeah, good luck with finals. Yeah, I'm gonna do fine. It's fine. I'll be fine. I'm gonna get my A's. It's all good. The evil train from the movie did scare you though. How about playing Dash Attack to Dash Attack, Densha Attack to beat my fears? I don't know. Doom Train is Final Fantasy. Level 1 to 3 of Kirby 64 sounds foreboding when pitched down like this. Isn't Densha Attack the one that has VTubers in it? Is it? Hold on, let me see. Densha Attack. 2036 platform video game developed by Undercover, produced by Farshing, and food delivery drivers near Japan devastated climate change. What the heck? I mean, it's rated pretty good, apparently. Huh. I have to look into this because it said platformer. So I've learned that I really like games like Hollow Knight. So if you know any like other games besides Silksong, if there are other games like that, please let me know. I'm really addicted to it. I think I've developed like a new like love for those types of games. So like I will admit, whenever I played what was it, Metroid Fusion on here, I was like, you know what? I could be down with this. And then I was like, let me just give Hollow Knight a try since it's off stream. And then I was like, wait a minute, this is actually really nice. Like, I love the pogoing. I love the pogoing off the enemies and off of everything. Like, I liked being able to pogo off with spikes and stuff too. Like, was it not Zero Mission? Was it Zero Mission? Yeah, Zero Mission. I don't remember. I was like, Metroid something. See, you guys have a better memory than I do. You probably have a better sense of direction than I do too. Need to play Metroid Dread? Isn't that the newest one? Like Pogo with a cane? Oh my gosh. Sounds like I'd like NES DuckTales. So I think... I can't remember. But I think that was one of the games that... I think it was one of the games I had when I was little. That broke. I think it might have... Or it was someone else's. But I know that, like, I couldn't play it. But I was, like, aware of its existence. Yeah. Hollow Knight had too many bugs. This. So like, I was scared to play it because of bugs. Like, I was literally scared of it because of the bugs. But I was like, if I got through Metroid, then I can get through Hollow Knight, right? And then everything ended up being cute, and the lore is amazing. Like, oh my gosh, please play more Metroid. I guess I could play. I guess I could play Super Metroid. I have Super Metroid. I guess I could play that. So... Silk Song Sings, they don't have Bapanada. They don't have Doma either. The whole game is about bugs, but the lore is so amazing! Like... I can't get past, like, how amazing the lore is. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and find all the collectibles. I'm gonna just go after all the bosses. Like, I might as well. I don't have that many charms left to get. I don't have many grubs left. I found some bosses that, like, I could use the Dream Nail on. So I might go back to old boss arenas and see, like, what's happening there. And then, you know, there's always the go back through again type of thing, I suppose. But, yeah. You 100% in Silksong and 107% in Hollow Knight and don't know what the last 5%... There's 112% in Hollow Knight. Well, it's time to find out what that 112% is. Because I'm just gonna keep going until I find it. But the lore is like so nice. It's like but whenever I was playing it, I knew that it was gonna be a good game. Like I knew it was because the music made me cry. Like it sounds stupid, but I get connected to games when I can get connected to the music and the atmosphere. The extra 12% made me DLC. See, I thought I had to download DLC, but apparently it came with the game. I did do the Grim Troop stuff. Yeah. I did the Grim Troop. Yeah, the guy. He's my husband. They are free DLC. That explains it, because it already came with my game. And I was like, what does this DLC stuff they're talking about? I think that's really good that they made it, like... I think it's good that they made it free. Can you count Mean the Holler as retro because of the graphics? Because it's so good. Retro for me is anything that is 15 years or older. However, I'm always open to things that, like... are nice, like platformers. Like I saw like Croc. I saw Croc and Croc 2. I saw those. I was like, how come I never seen these before? But then I remembered I was like not really I keep forgetting that I wasn't really into the video games like that growing up. So I was like, wait, of course I haven't heard of this. I'm discovering so many things, like you have no idea. Why am I not surprised it's your husband? Well, you see, like, the stance and everything. We got to bow to each other before we inflicted violence on one another. Like, And also I learned that like it's just a matter of figuring out patterns. Like figuring out patterns, canceling out patterns, staggering, like all that stuff. But yeah, I don't really care like if things are or are not retro at this point anymore. I just really want to enjoy things. Like always at this point. Like I just really love games as long as they're not competitive. Like I don't like competitive games like Apex or LOL or any of those. And I also don't like gachas. Unless like I think I would play gacha for story, but not so much pulling stuff. Does that make sense? I think I would play it for story and music and whatever free stuff they give me for like logging in and things like that. I would use that. But if I don't have any means to like do the polls, I don't see a point in me doing any of that. But yeah, Shovel Knight. That's the other one I was trying to think of. Yeah. I was like, what is this other game that had like the small people? Most gachas were 80% farm. Yeah. And then I would just want to like run around and stuff. Like I played Genshin up to like only the second place. I think it was Liyue, I think is what it was called. It was like Liyue or something like that. But I got to that point and then I was like, I'm just gonna use whatever those gem things that they give me. And then I was like, that's it. And then I just got bored. And it's probably better now, like story-wise, but I just kind of got bored. I love the atmosphere, but I just kind of got bored. You haven't played Mini? So many people made a game with Hollow in the title after Hollow Knight came out. And the Mini's really good. We're surprised how hard it is, though. Is it hard? Is it like... It's harder than Hollow Knight, right? Because I've literally spent like every single boss in Hollow Knight. Oh, look, it's shiny. Ooh.
Atakus 365 gave $5 shinies.
Thank you for the shinies.
I pulled out my GameCube to play Pikmin recently and it felt nice to pop a game in and just play it. No downloads at all.
I know, right? Having physical copies is wonderful. Like, I think that's one thing that I like really miss. Is being able to physically hold the game in your hand, pop it in, and be able to play it from there. Like, I hate the whole, oh man, I finally get this game, and then you pop it in, and it's like, by the way, you have to spend time downloading this. I mean, it's harder than Hollow Knight, you swear, at least generally. Yeah, I think I've spent 26 hours in Hollow Knight. Total. Since I like started playing the game, so I've spent a little bit over a day in Hollow Knight. Just exploring and everything. Day 1 patches or pestilence, yes. I just miss physical media so much. Yeah. I really miss physical media. I did, however, I did manage to because I had to get a cable. I have to make sure everything works, but I might be throwing in some PS2, PlayStation and PlayStation 2 in here at some point. Just as a heads up. I still need to do that. Yeah. I think you get your games digital nowadays. It's still good to have an option available. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. But, yeah, I don't know. Sounds like you in Power World as of late. With the downloading and all that stuff. Last game you got physically was Rhythm Heaven Groove. You know, I need to get my dexterity back up for rhythm games. I need to get my dexterity back up. Cause I love the music aspect of rhythm games and being on beat and everything like that. I just don't think I have the dexterity to do it right now. Unless reaction time is a thing. In that case, yes. Reaction time and timing. If I can't remember, but it's like been forever since I actually like touched. Actually, I can't really say that. I was playing Melatonin the other day. I was playing that melatonin game the other day. I can't really say I wasn't playing rhythm games, because technically I was playing a rhythm game like a little bit ago. I have like, I think I have 4 more songs that I have to perfect, and then I'll be like done with the game entirely. Yeah. I only have like a few more songs to perfect on like all difficulties, and then I'll be done with the game. I will just throw it to the side and just be like, well, that's another one out the way. I think it was because of the music. I think I came across it on Steam, and I was like, what is this? And I was like, let me go ahead and get this. I'll give it a try. And then next thing I know, I was in too deep. I was in too deep. You do really like Power, but you do miss being able to bring a game home. See, I keep watching people play Power. It looks fun. I saw a funny clip of like a guy flying a bird out of the way of like a giant tsunami, and then people dubbed over it. I should try it. Maybe I would try it. Can you play it with people? Cause if you can play it with people, I think I'd play it with like a friend. If you can play it with people, I might drag a friend into playing Power World with me then. Yeah. Good music is important in rhythm games. I think that's why like Guitar Hero was a hit or miss for me. And Rock Band. Because I kinda hated how I had to go through songs I didn't like in order to get the songs that I liked. I think that's like one of my least favorite things is getting through songs I don't like to get to songs that I like. And I'm like, I know you're doing this on purpose. Hello. A lot of rhythm games are like that. See, I didn't have that issue. I didn't have that issue with Melatonin. And I didn't... Well, I guess you can't really say that I didn't have that issue with Stepmania, because I was able to choose what I played with it when I was playing Stepmania. DDR did that to me too. Like, DDR does it, Just Dance does it, and I'm like, why did you put these songs in here? That's not cool, man. That's not cool. I don't want to play these. I don't want to dance to these. This is lame. It's Power World is cross-platform. I see. I was playing, what was it? The Sky Children of Light. I was playing that. They had Van Gogh, so I was like, I'm gonna take this. So I started playing it, and then I started crying. I'm like, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm like can be very emotional when it comes to games. Like if it's the right game with the right music and atmosphere and story, I can get very emotional and just break down crying with games. He went to an arcade 2 hours for me, but had modded in the Groove too, and they recently put in the Xbox DDR songs on it. Oh, nice. Now it's everything that people do and do not want. He would recommend Jet Set Radio, but copyright. There's things, I mean, even if I don't play it like on stream, I would still like touch games. I still touch games off stream, even if it's like that. Which is why, like, I wouldn't touch Guitar Hero on stream for copyright reasons. But unless it was like something where it was just like that what was it called? That one thing, I can't remember what it's called. A streamer plays games off stream? That's not allowed. All games must be played on stream so all viewers know exactly what I'm doing and what I'm playing 24/7. Funtime Kenshin, hello. You were technically you were knowing what I was doing 24/7. I was doing schoolwork in Hollow Knight. I did pick up Fatal Frame 2 Remake again just so I can get some new Game Plus stuff. But so the thing about Fatal Frame 2 Remake, I want to get the endings right. I really do. I'm trying to get my camera obscura up and prepared for when I enter nightmare mode. Because I want the best endings. So I know I need to go into nightmare mode so I can do that. But I needed to. I was like, okay, let me start with the easiest thing, and that was to like, you start off in story mode, get used to the game, get your power ups, get new game plus. Use your story mode power-ups because you're able to just transfer them over. And then just keep new game plussing until you get enough prayer beads to upgrade all your equipment. And then enter into nightmare mode fully maxed out. That is my plan. But I have to play through things multiple times in order to get it. And I just... after a while it gets kind of boring. They have chapter select, but at the same time, it's not the same. Because I want to find all of my like prayer beads for upgrades. Because for some reason, you can go through the game and get the same prayer beads in the same locations, no matter what. It's interesting. Yeah. Klonoa 2 is your fave gaming all time, and it's the first one that made you cry as a kid. Oh yeah, that's part of the nostalgia wheel. I forgot about that. You're doing the same in Dead Space too.
Embrace the abyss.
Thank you for the 8 months. Oh my goodness, Black Skull, hello. Thank you for the 8 months. You made it. Yeah, I've been going for like not that long. It hasn't been an hour yet. Yeah, it hasn't been an hour yet. You're fine. I don't know how long I was gonna like plan on talking today though. I just felt like, ow. I just needed to like get not school on my mind, and I needed to stop being addicted to Hollow Knight. Like I keep accidentally like gravitating towards that game when I get bored. Oh Max, hello. Hi. Hold on, let me drink hydrate. You know, I haven't actually had a headache in a while either. I was missing you. Listen. Listen. It's not that like I got lonely or anything, cause you guys are in Discord and I can talk to you. It's just that I can do this a lot better. I just you know, I can reach more people if I'm here than in Discord. Yeah. It's not that I miss people. What are you talking about? I don't miss people. Me miss people since when? What? Zangoose, hello. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not like I like streaming or anything. Maybe I just like streaming and being here and just like talking to everyone and talking your ear out and just keep telling myself that. Shut up. Imagine liking streaming. Imagine it. No, I really do appreciate the support whenever I like said I had to leave. I know it was sudden. I know it was like really, really sudden that I was like, you know what, I just can't. But like my mental state like drained. And I was like, I don't want to not be 100% for you guys. So I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and just take my break and just take care of all my classes and things. And everything fell into place. It did. Everything fell into place. Everything is fine. Tsundere, hell no. I'm far from that. I don't know what you're talking about. I like a captive audience always. I had to recharge in the Hollow Knight zone, man. I love Hollow Knight. Stop. I would if I streamed Hollow Knight, honestly, so my plan is to, because you said that was 112%. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and do like the 112%, so that the day that I actually stream it, I'm not like being like I need to go and get 112%. At least I would be able to stop at 100%, knowing that I got the 112%. But yeah, if I was to stream Hollow Knight, it would be because I bought Silksong and want to play both together on stream before I actually like play Silksong. Like I don't want to play Silksong without playing Hollow Knight because they go together. Like the more I play Hollow Knight, the more I'm like, wow, these go together. It makes sense. But I understand the addiction people have to the game. I do. I may or may not have been watching speedruns of Hollow Knight. I may or may not have already been watching speedruns of Hollow Knight now that like I'm basically at the end just collecting shit. So I'm just like, so I've watched any percent. I've watched any percent glitched. I've watched the 100%. I've watched speedrunners versus hunters. I watched the modded. I watched the multiplayer modded. I'm addicted. I hate that I just became hyper focused on this. I really hate that I became hyper focused on this. I was even Gorbin. That's how addicted I am to this game. I was Gorbin. I was like, oh my god, it's Gorb. And I was like, oh my gosh. You always have to watch a speedrun of the game after you beat it. Like, I don't know. I just can't. I can't. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been... Okay, so the last game that I was actually, like, super hooked on, this bad, if you really want to know, was Endwalker. You got addicted to the game recently too? You 100... Yes, yes, that is my goal. That is what I want to do. Duckworms and hello, you saw the Mossback lore videos, but still don't understand anything. Yeah, that's why you see me, that's why you like hear me talk about, is Final Fantasy 14 hard to get into? I think they've like changed the story. So to give you an idea, I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 since 2012, I think. Since 2.0. So I experienced the really long, drawn out quests. I think I would 100% like want to go start to finish, just because, like, I would do it. Well, also because my account's private. I've made my personal account very private. So I like played it, the other stuff, before then. But yeah, if you've never subscribed to Final Fantasy 14 before, sign up for Final Fantasy 14. I highly recommend that you do the free trial, because you don't have to pay for anything for a really long time. Like, you want to make sure that you enjoy it before you pay for it. For me, I was already enjoying it and paying for it at the same time. But at this point, because there's so much stuff happening in the because there's so much stuff happening, like with the stories and everything, they're putting on a Switch 2 for some reason, probably because the graphics can handle, and they want to they want to do cross play with like as many people as possible, because the Switch 2 is like getting really popular and stuff. But I mean, they put Final Fantasy 7 on there too, so I mean, yeah, they put Final Fantasy 7, they put Fatal Frame 2, like they're doing a lot of things. I think they're like trying to compete with the PC market, which, you know what, kudos to them. Ow. I just hit my knee. My knee is so bruised up right now because of how many times I just, like, have hit it on this desk doing schoolwork. My butt's been glued to this desk. But yeah, please don't buy the game. Please, if you've never played the game before, do the free trial. It does not expire until you reach to a certain point. In order to continue, you have to pay for the game. But at that point, you should make it... That's like, you should already have your mind made up on if you actually like the game or not. Another thing is that they might be adding a feature where you can just, like, skip story or something like that. Honestly, if you're a story person, play the game. Like, for the story. If you are an in-game content person, go ahead and do in-game content. Like, it's not bad if you do it or not. It's like, people play the way they want to play. It's kind of like there are people who just do clicky through like all the other quests and stuff, and they don't read it. They don't read side quests. So like, if you're not gonna read side quests, you can't get mad when people don't want to read the story, you know? It's like, it's one of those things for me. Like, it doesn't... I'll joke about it, but it really doesn't bother me. If you have like an honest to God question about the game, like and we're playing through it or something, and you're like, "What's happening here?" I would be glad to explain it to you. Like, some people just can't wrap their head around stories because they're all about like wanting to deal with the mechanics of the game, and that's completely fine. The only thing about 14 is you fight Kefka at some point. The only issue you've had with the free trial is 300,000 gold limit, but it's barely an issue. Yeah, I mean, they hand you stuff in like, they hand you stuff in quests, so it's not that bad. But can you get a retainer? Can you get a retainer if it's a free trial? Doing advertising for Final Fantasy 14. I haven't touched, like, I can't tell you anything post Endwalker. But I can definitely tell you that up to Endwalker, it was nice. I stopped paying Chris money, but if I get money again, I would totally 100% pay for the trial again to continue on with my sub. For private reasons. Wish you got more into 14. You did kind of enjoy it, but had a lot of other games you wanted to play. That's completely fine. I think it has like 300 hours worth of content right now. So, that's like... 300 hours was... I think that was like... How much is 300 hours? That's like... Now I have to do math. Oh wait, I have a calculator like right next to me because I literally bought a calculator for this. 300 hours, that's like 12 days. 12 and a half days worth of content. Yeah. But that's if you're like breezing through it like no problem. Like skipping through everything. Which is fine. You cannot get a retainer for the free trial. You're stuck with that 300,000. You gotta make that 300,000 last. But you know, can you send mail? Can you send mail? Or can you like you can't like do any of that extra stuff. Like you can't receive mail or send mail. Or do friend quests or stuff like that. I know you can do some quests, but... Explains why when streamers start leveling, it's like a couple of weeks of content. Yeah! It's easier to level a class when you're going through the story. It gets kind of repetitive. Like, I think if you wanted to level other classes... it would be more like, you're like just talking to your audience while you do other stuff in the meantime. You're playing 2 MMOs on and off right now, but what kind of classes are there in 14? Let's see. Let's see, tanks. What tanks? We have what? Dark Knight, Warrior, Gunbreaker. I'm drawing a blank. What's the other one? Paladin? The one that I keep forgetting? There's a whole bunch of DPS. Like, there's melee DPS, range DPS, magic DPS. Dragoon is a melee DPS. We're about to have a 5th tank that I keep seeing a whole bunch of Lalafell memes about the fists being too big. 14 has a job system like old Final Fantasy. So you pick a class, you can level it up. You get your soul crystal. And you get your soul crystal, go with it. The only ones that don't have like a soul crystal right off the bat are like the starter ones. Little guy tanks are peak, but you need to be able to see them for positioning. A job you can actually, so there is a culinarian crafting job. there's the culinarian crafting jobs, yeah. So you have your crafters, your gatherers, your DPS, your healers. Don't trust me as a healer. I say that because if you piss me off, I will kill you. I will let you perish in the gunk. I'm not gonna rescue you. I'm that person. Don't worry. I'm not usually a healer anymore. I'm more of a melee now. You didn't expect a yes, but that's sweet. Yeah. I was usually a Reaper when Reaper came out. But before that, I was a ninja and a dancer. Whenever Dawn Trail came out, I was like, let me be a Pictomancer for a little bit. What is it? There's a Machinist. About to be 4 physical range DPS. Oh yeah, so there's Viper. There's Viper too. Stand in the poo and I will not heal you. I will hold you down. I kind of like, when you're thinking about the gathering classes, so we have a botanist, a miner, and a fisherman. I can't think of any other thing that like you would actually do as a gathering class, unless you wanted to be like monster hunter or something like that. I'm a violent healer. You be playing the hero that heals by pew-pewing. Yeah. Except, so, I think one thing, it sounds stupid. But I do kind of miss the whole dancing around thing. I do kind of miss dancing around with combos. A grand total of 33 classes. I think there's a playstyle for everyone in there, honestly. Like, you don't even have to play the story if you... Well, I don't know. Do you well, actually, you do have to unlock certain areas for certain things, but... Bayonetta style. Maybe? One character... Yeah, you don't have to make a character for every class. You can pay for like the smallest subscription if you are playing for a subscription, and just make one character, and then just use that. Yeah, you just change out your soul crystal, and then you're just the other class. You become another class, like your equipment and stuff. And some of your equipment are like, some of your equipment are cross compatible, so like you don't have to worry about being like, oh, I have to get something specifically for Black Mage whenever I'm leveling. You can like use a caster one and that type of stuff. But yeah, 13 a month. Yeah, don't let them fool you. They say it's $12.99, but it's actually 13 a month. They're lying. Some games have skinning and tanning, but it gets weird compared to the purely non-combat gallery. See, I can't remember what game it was that had skinning and tanning, but there was also, I think the closest that I got to something craft-wise was probably, I think the last game I did that was like Black Desert or something like that. Can't remember. I don't know. Every time I tried to like do some sort of like simulation type thing, like lifestyle simulation combat type thing, I always end up choosing violence. Wow, you can hardly even use the same gear on the same class when you change specs. But yeah, this one it's easy. I think it's more friendly. But yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I vouch for 14. 14 was actually like therapeutic. For me, I met really great people when I was playing 14. The funniest part about 14 is the fact that I played it. I got into a server, right? I got into the server. I joined an FC, and the person that I joined the FC with was actually from my hometown. So I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean you're from the same town? Like, I was just talking, I was like, wait a minute, this sounds so familiar. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then next thing I know, like I was funny because like I went to school with his little brother. I was like, wait a minute, your brother was this guy? No way! It was very interesting. It was very interesting. Yeah, his brother was an asshole. So yeah, it was really it's like really cool when something like that happens. It's a small world after all. Yeah. Having OC gamers is definitely the nicest part of MMOs. Yeah, it really is. Sounds like your sister were your next door neighbors in some MMO you never heard of, and when she came to visit, she spent more time with them than you. Honestly, it happens. But I also have realized that I get better when I'm online with people like this than if I'm like physically out in the world. So yeah. That's why oh yeah, didn't an off-kite happen recently? People were able to see each other at off-kite. Like, I wish I was able to like see my friends, but at the same time, money, and I'm a private person. I'm a private person when it comes to things. So like, I'm that type of person where I could be someplace, but you have no idea that I was ever there. Did I do? Yeah, I did a virtual one, but no one knew I was there. No one knew I was there until after the fact. Off-kite was fun, but very expensive. Yeah, your wallet does not thank you. By the way, Zero. It's staying so since it was held out of place within reasonable distance. Cons always sound fun, but your social battery would have enough for 2 get-togethers max. Like 1,000. What the? You told me it was 800 last time. What do you mean 1,000? That's like 80% of my rent. The newbie friendly MMO. I think any MMO that streamlines their content is newbie friendly. If I'm being honest, ones that have like 14 has started trying to make things like newbie friendly, so because they want more people to play. My first MMO was actually like Maple Story, so I don't know if I can like consider that newbie friendly, but it's very. I couldn't say that it was like it was one of those like I zoned out type of games, I suppose. Especially when I was like a fire poison mage, I would just like fart everywhere and then just sit there and watch the enemies die. You have to play 100 hours of stories that always sound daunting with Final Fantasy 14. See, that's the thing. It's like the hours are as long as you make it. So I think that's what it comes down to. The hours are as long as you make it. You're going to the Genshin at the end of the month with hidden Christians. God damn it. Hayden Christensen. Christian? I don't know. Pray for your wallet. I will pray for your wallet. But yeah. So in the future, there is a very high chance that if you ever like go to a con, I'm gonna say that I'm out of town and you'll never know I was there. Yeah. I'm that stealthy. You'll never know I was there. Unless it's a meet and greet, then I kind of have no choice but to like be like on the screen and staring at you. Guild Wars 2 is probably the most newbie friendly of the MMOs you've played. LaForman, hello. Also, Winmore, hello. And Alex, hello. Sorry, I was like been talking to you this whole time and I forgot to say hi. Hi. I mean, I could be standing behind someone and they have no idea I'm there. Like, I stood behind someone for like 10 minutes waiting for them to finish their conversation. And then they turn around and they're like, ah! When'd you get there? I was like, I've been here this whole time. I was just waiting for you to like come turn around and see me. You meet and greet next year? Maybe next year. Maybe next year. If not, then I'll figure something out myself. The meet and yeet. What? You're just gonna yeet me away off into existence? See, that's the other thing. You can't really like be like, I think that person is me. I think if I like yeet them, then they'll respond accordingly, and then it'll be Mew, and it's like, you might just eat a random person. But yeah, I tried Guild Wars 2. I don't remember much from it. Kill your vest in Mew ragdolls like in old movies to throw at your booth. Oh my gosh. I'll just see like the ragdoll, like I'll just see a doll of myself and it's standing up in T-pose position and then just ragdolls. Default position is T-pose and then it's just you just like hit a switch and it ragdolls. You missed Guild Wars 2, kind of sad you did. The PvP looked decent. Well, Guild Wars 2 is free, right? Like you pay for expansions, right? But that's it. It's basically a game of Where's Waldo and that you're not supposed to win exactly. Make a bunch of Mew plushies and start throwing them at people? What the heck? An Alfredo plushie. That'd be good. Mew meet and explode her neighbor event. Oh my gosh. Mew Mr. Mean. You don't know if you met her or not? Exactly. Because the funny part is, like, when I am out in public, I say hi to everyone anyway in passing. So, like, I'll, like, nod or smile or something, and they'll never know. Custom Mew plush with a voice box. What would she say? What is something that I say very often? It would have to be something I say very often. Can you fire the plushies out of a t-shirt cannon? Would they fit in a t-shirt cannon? Recreate the laughing frog meme? You bit no. I kinda... Have I said that lately? You often say you feel it in my... I do feel it in my butt all the time. You don't ever get that feeling? Like, it's never in my gut. Like, you don't get a tingly... I don't get the tingly feeling in, like, my gut like other people do. I get it in my butt. Like, I'm not even joking! It's like... It's unironically, like... It's a weird tingly feeling when I get nervous. Not lately, but you're really playing Sonic, especially in Frontiers, you're right. I hate this! No way, I can't believe this! This is my husband and many more. And you're making a hard jump. Falling from a high distance. I just thought about, like, whenever I'm trying something, I just go... I make a lot of weird noises now I think about it. That might be my bowels about to delete. I love people. I love all my video game husbands with the utmost dramatic amount of violence. They all survive in the end because I can press the start button and then see them again. I'd imagine the plushies were small and squishy enough you could shoot them that way with the t-shirt cannon. Either that or load them all into a trebuchet and launch them randomly throughout. Before or after? It depends on the situation. You know, Sigma will never be my husband. He can never be my husband. He's that weird uncle that like would show up at a barbecue or something. We had to show up to his barbecue for X7. Oh, I still need to play X8, but I want to get through 11 first. X8 is the last in the collection, right? Yeah. Yeah, X8 is last in the collection. Except technically I have like the PS2 collection with me. Like, I bought the PS2 collection. So, I'm conflicted. I kind of want to go through that too. Husband tier list when? Everyone that's husband status is automatically S tier. That's how that works. Except I guess they're more like H tier because they're like husband, but they're all like super ranked. Except no one can beat my first. Actually, my first husband ever was Bowser. Now I think about it. Yeah, my first husband ever was Bowser. When I was like 4, 5. I was playing Mario Kart. Yeah. All my husbands are created equal. The bald uncle you can't leave unattended. Yeah. He's like, thanks for coming, fellas. S plus Bowser. S everyone else. Yeah, they're all S rank. Bowser's just S plus rank because he was my first. Oh man, I love Cheez-Its. Except, where is it? Someone said like the Buffalo Cheez-Its. Yeah, they're not. Meh. They're meh. Nah. I don't think. Oh yeah, it's strangely enough 06 Eggman. I don't know what it is about him. Maybe it's his intimidating aura that he like actually was like. I don't know what it is, but something about him. I really don't know what it is. Dancing Man has become your favorite boss theme of all time. Good. You love the Buffalo Cheez-Its even though it's just like Tabasco. Ew. I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I would choose Flaming Hot Cheetos over Buffalo Cheez-Its. Not Boom Eggman, so Boom. So I did try to watch portions of Sonic Boom. My impressions were, what the fuck did they do to Knuckles? Why'd they make him this way? Good job, Amy. And Eggman is like, I think I would describe him as like that weird teacher I had in like middle school or something. Like that nutty professor in middle school that like tried to make the class appear like a high school class but was really a middle school class. So everything that like he tried to say that was brilliant just like backfired entirely. You laughed more than you thought. I hate that I laughed more than I probably should have with Boom. Like the animated series is like hilarious. That's actually how I got introduced to Boom. Like I played the demo. I played the demo of the game like before it came out, but then I ignored it after that. I ignored it after that, and then like went with the show. I will say the way that they handled it was better than the TAC show, like the TAC and Power of Juju. Yeah, it was better than that show, at least. The writing of the Boom show is genuinely funny. It's like that humor that I hate that I get. Oh god, TAC. Yeah, I actually just remembered that. And Vector was there. Yeah, TAC. Yeah, that's exactly it. The TAC came on the GameCube and the PS2. Yeah, it was TAC. I think around the time it was like TAC. It was around the time with Jack and Daxter, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. What other games was there at the time? Like when I saw it, oh yeah, that's around the same time that I was playing like Dark Cloud and Mad Maestro. Man, I really liked Mad Maestro, but it's also a rhythm game in a way. The PS2 TAC game you have is the Great Juju Race. How did TAC get Patrick Warburton as a voice actor? You know, I don't really know. I feel like that series came out of nowhere. Hold on, let me... Attack. When did that came out? When did this come out? It came out... Oh my gosh! It was released in 2003? Wait, when did Mad Maestro come out? Mad Maestro came out in 2002. So, I got the game. I was wanting this game for like a really long time. When I saw it. I think I finally got it. I think I finally got it like 8 years after it came out. Or something like that. I got it like late. I remember that much. Kid shows had comedy that you only start to understand as you get older. Yes. Yes. Wait, that Maestro was a really short game. I thought I was doing so well in that game. What? Wait, when did... Yeah, when did this game... When did The Adventures of Cookie and Cream come out? 2000? I really was getting games late. What the heck? Wait, what do you mean What? I really was getting games late. I thought I was so on the ball when I was like younger. I didn't realize I was getting games this late. Wow. That makes you feel old. The Jimmy Neutron game! I remember that game too. And the Powerpuff game. The Powerpuff Girl movie game. You like flew around with like all three of them and did stuff. You got a lot of games late too, yeah. Like, I don't... You didn't play Oblivion until like 2009. I can't really say much. I didn't play Oblivion until a few years ago. Like, the old one. I didn't touch it until a few years ago. The Attack of the Twonky Skin was a great Ape Escape game. I still haven't touched Ape Escape either. There were like, so whenever we were taken to the game store, it was a game store before GameStop. So it was so weird. So we have GameStop when we were little, and then another one came out. Like another game store showed up, and they had like, I can't remember. I don't know if it's still around or not. Hold on. I don't know if it was just like local. No, okay, it wasn't just to my town. So we had Rhino. Yeah. We had Rhino, and then it went to GameStop. GameStop bought them. Yeah, so GameStop bought Rhino. Yeah, cause it says that Rhino was acquired by Blockbuster in 2004, and then GameStop got them in 2007, and then they were like, we're just gonna change the store into a GameStop store. And that's when prices started going through the roof. So then another store popped up. Yeah. Another store popped up. Called Game Over. Yeah, Game Over video games came up. And then they were like showed up in my town. And then they started selling, they started giving better deals if you traded in your games. Better than GameStop. Like, they actually gave better deals when you traded in your games. And they actually kept older systems longer. Then so like when GameStop was like, we're not keeping your systems anymore. Game Over was like, actually go ahead and bring your older systems and all your older games over here. We're just gonna go ahead and like give you some points on them, and then you can like transfer them over to like a newer system or something. Yeah. You have another castle as a small business over here in Washington. We didn't have EB games though, but yeah. It still hurts to hear Blockbuster's name this day and age. So I never like actually set foot into a Blockbuster until like before it closed. Like I would see Blockbuster whenever I was like driving by, but I never actually like went inside. Every time we borrowed games, it was from a friend. We never rented games. It was always we're gonna go to the friend's house and then rent this game because there was no limit. So like we like never truly experienced like the Blockbuster experience. But I mean, sometimes it's like that. Better deal that way, sure. Yeah. Cause I mean, in exchange, this is how it worked growing up. Someone would have a game that we liked, right? And then we're like, oh man, I want to play that game. And then we would like see what the game is like through our friends, and they would explain to us what the game is, and then we're like, okay. And then we go over to their house and then watch them play the game. Or if it was like on the Game Boy Advance or something, we'd watch them play it. Like we would hover over the shoulder of each other trying to see where the game was. Like hovering over the shoulder. It was so hilarious, like hovering over the shoulder of my brother whenever he was trying to beat Larxene. In Chain of Memories. You put your old GameCube copy of Open Season! Oh my gosh. Place around your area called the Exchange, which I think it's only available in 4 states. It's got games, DVDs, vinyl VHS, a whole treasure trove, yeah. So the place that I have where I'm at, which I can't, the place I'm at now, I can't tell you because it's like so local and you like easily like triangulate my location. But that's the place where like I like got all my stuff from recently. So, do you remember playing Modern GTA with Coco? Wow. Yeah, we have a separate vinyl store. But like, yeah, the place that I have now, it's you can trade your stuff for points the same way. But I usually see people trade like their trading cards for things, and I'm just like, what? Why do you do that? But they do like, they decorated the place with old systems. They still have the Mega Man figurine in there. It's like, I think the Mega Man figurine is like the size of a 2-year-old and costs, I think, like $200 something, something like that. And then right next to it is like a Wily Wars box. Yeah. Like I walked next to it. Okay. In my defense, yeah, majority of you are probably taller than me. But like I walked by the figurine, and I was like, this thing is like halfway up my thigh. And is the size of like both my legs combined. And he still has like hands that can stick out. Like he could wrap his arms around my legs and just be like, hello, take me home. But yeah, I was like, wow. 10 inches? What? No! How? No! I mean, I was also, I don't know, I was a tall child also, so... Well, tall, that's the sucky part. I was tall until I stopped. I was tall until I stopped growing, okay? I grew until 6th grade, and then I stopped growing. I stopped growing after 6th grade. Yeah. I had my growth spurt in elementary school, and then I stopped. Tall until I stopped is so funny. I was the tallest kid in school. Like in elementary school, I was the tallest kid, and then I just stopped. Everyone else grew. I just stopped. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I just stopped like growing. I don't know what else to tell you. Hold on, let me see. Okay, maybe I'm not close to what I thought I was. My bad. I'm not as close to the height as I thought I was like, let me convert myself into centimeters. No. No, I can't. I'm embarrassed to say. I thought I was taller in centimeters. I thought I was like, oh no, maybe I'm no. No. I'm not as tall as I thought I was. I could have swore. Even in Canadian, you're not considered. What is considered tall? What? How many centimeters is considered tall? Because people keep calling me average here. How tall am I? Tall enough. Tall enough. So to give you an idea, I got in an argument with this kid because I was convinced that I was 5'7". I was convinced I was 5'7". I was convinced that I was like well close to like 170 something centimeters. But no. It was cause my shoes had extra platforms for years. And every time they measured me, I had shoes on. I had shoes on every time they measured me. So I thought I was taller than what I actually am. So whenever I went to the doctor, whenever I went to the doctor last year, they told me to take my shoes off and told me to stand straight. So that's when I discovered. That's when I discovered. Yeah, I just discovered I'm just a little bit more than like 160 centimeters. Yeah, I was like, I'm sad now. I thought I was so much taller than this, and they're like, oh, if it helps you feel any better, you got the 3/4. I'm shrinking! Oh my god! So yeah. You're a lot taller than I thought. So, I'm that tall, but also, I'm like... Well, I'm also Blasian, so like, I got the in-between genes. Yeah, I'm Blasian, so I got the in-between genes. I'm in between my mom and my dad in height. Quite literally, I guess. How tall again? You missed it. I'm like border. Okay, depending on the day, I am sometimes a little bit more than 160. Depending on the day. Depending on the day. But I'm also like a little bit... I'm also a little bit under... Okay, so I go between 104. I go between 104 and 110 in weight. So like in pounds. When I have to do a conversion. Let me do a conversion real quick. Yeah, so between like 47-ish kilograms is about where my size is. They constantly think that I'm underweight, but I literally just have tiny little Asian body. I have tiny little Asian body, and I have small little baby hands and small little baby feet. So, yeah. Or piano hands, or whatever it is. Yeah, I've just always been this small my entire life. Your ex was my height in 120 and 130. See, yeah, I've never been more than 110. Yeah, I've never been more than 110. Also, John, hello. I'm doing good. I hope you're having a great day. We're literally just sitting here and talking until I feel like not talking anymore. Depending on the day, like depending on if I ate breakfast or not. So if I don't eat breakfast, I kind of need to eat breakfast though, because otherwise my hypoglycemia will activate, and I don't think we want that. I've woken up in the middle of the night because my blood sugar has been low. I believe people are slightly taller in the morning. Maybe I should have all my appointments in the morning. Oh wait, no, that's terrible. Because if you're only taller in the morning, that means my appointments have been lying to me then, and I'm shorter than what they say I am. Don't say that! I'm a morning appointment person. This is how I make myself feel better. What? What do you mean? So yeah, I've been blown away by the wind multiple times. But yeah. I've been blown away by the wind multiple times, I'm not gonna lie. Open the door. Been hit by a door because the wind blew it. I've almost been blown downstairs. I've rolled down a hill with my backpack. The wind has pushed me with my umbrella during a storm. I have been dragged away before. So yeah, it's one of those things. And yes, I'm flat. I am flat in the front. I work my legs, so at least those, that's not flat. I realized a game changer. Those things catch the wind got moved at like 160 with an umbrella. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think like so basically when it comes to my model, the things that I'm glad I was able to get was the flatness and the skin tone. I was like, good. I don't have to like be forced to have the big boobs. I'm actually like, I have small boobs. Like it's what, like I could wear kitty bras or nothing at all and people wouldn't be able to tell the difference. No wonder me feels the butt tingle. She's out getting them games. Foxy, hello. Yeah. Chat's about to be fair. What are you talking about? I just wanted the chat. This is just one of those normal chats. I don't know what you're talking about. I did not miss everyone. I just felt like talking and just like being normal, you know? This is as normal as normal can be. This is just another Sunday. Oh, besides the double stream on Saturday, I am gonna go back to like, we are gonna see me 5 days. Well, technically, hold on. Are we gonna see? Okay, so technically, we're gonna see me 5 days this week. Yeah, cause we have 5, 6, and 7. So we have me streaming today. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday is going to be an afternoon stream. And then it's gonna be an evening stream or nighttime stream, and then yeah, we get to I'm not gonna stream that following Sunday, but just because of like how late it might be, I'm not entirely sure. There's something I have to attend on the 9th. I don't know how long that's gonna take. So it might end up being a gorilla stream if I feel like streaming. But we are going to enjoy 5 days of me this week and next week, and I'm gonna have to reevaluate. I'm gonna have to reevaluate because I have to physically like show up to class on the 17th, but it's only like for one class. So I have to work and it's in the morning, so I'll be done by like the afternoon. But I have like another class that's online, so it just depends on how that goes. But I should be able to, because I'm only gonna go to the class twice a week. I should be able to fit in my schedule what I need. Actually, I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be really fine. They have an in-person final, so these 2 finals that I have for this semester are not in person. My classes next semester, I'm only doing 2 at a time, but it's English composition, and then I was supposed to take English composition last semester, like, well, not last semester, but this semester, but my teacher got fired, so I had to choose another class. So I had to push that to the fall. So I had to push that to the fall, and then I'll do what do I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do drawing, right? I think I'm gonna do drawing. I think it's drawing? I'm gonna say yes. Straight from the online class. Is that like writing English comp? Yeah, so it's basically like, here's how to compose stuff. So I needed to take English comp so I can take public speaking in the spring. And then I get to talk everyone's ear off in the class. And then they can just question me and look at me weird, being like, who the fuck is this chipmunk in this class right now? Like, there have been people who, like, I walk by and I'll say hi to them, and then they're like, pause, and they'll stop in their tracks and turn around and look at me, and then they'll start talking to me, and I'm like, why are you talking to me again? Like, we just said hi to each other, why are we talking? And then they're like, oh, you can submit VART as evidence of public speaking? Yeah, people have described me here. I've been described as a chipmunk, a giggle box, a chihuahua, basically a cat. What have I ever been described as? I've been described as, not here, but I've been described as a menace. I've been described as a menace, Even at normal height, yeah. So everyone here, like, I wasn't joking. Everyone here is so big. Like, you have no, like, I'm looking up at so many people, like, walking by. There's so many people that are like really, really big. I said I've been called a menace. Not that I am a menace. I've been called a menace. I don't know what makes me a menace. So like I end up asking a whole bunch of questions. So what ends up happening is that I'll ask a question, and then they'll be like, "Okay, here's the answer," and I'm like, "But that's not the answer that I was thinking of. That would be the answer. So can you explain why it's not this answer?" And they're like, "We can't explain why it's not that answer because it's not the answer." And I'm like, "But I need to know the answer as to why this is the answer." And they're like, "Just leave us alone. Stop it. We need to use our office hours correctly." You talk to someone that changes height every week? Oh gosh. Listen, like, I don't know, like, everyone here is tall. I think like there's been one person that I've been taller than. And I'm not around them anymore. But most people, I think the most people here are like 175 or taller centimeters. What do you want from us? To teach you? Exactly. Why is my answer? No, that's exactly how I got my answers changed on my test. That's exactly why I have a 99.77. Because I put notes and I put my work and I'm like, but why? Why is this the answer? Why is it telling me to round everything and then not tell me to round at the end? Like, what is happening here? I've had my answers changed so much because of it. Well, in my teacher's defense, she has been in and out of the hospital this entire like 5 weeks, so I understand. I completely understand. But yeah, I've been after like I announced I was gonna take a break. Besides Hollow Knight, I have been painting too. I've been in like a square painting mood. And by I mean square painting, I mean I've been painting rectangles and squares. Yeah, I've just been painting rectangles and squares on my canvases. Just because. Yeah. It's me? What about me? It's me? I hope it's me. Am I me? I'm definitely sure I'm me. See what you want? Hello. Hi. Welcome in. Yeah, it's me. Hi. I hope. I'm alive, right? I'm here. You're the person that asks all the questions and makes the class take long. I am that person, actually. But in my defense, with asking questions, it has gotten me extra credit points. No, you're you, not me. I'm you. I'm you, you're you. Or someone's Patrick. Who's Patrick? Because this is definitely not the Krusty Krab. Asking questions is so important. Yes. I don't think I could ever be impersonated. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I think people could try to be me, but they could never, like, actually be me. Because there's parts of me that you haven't even, like, experienced. Yeah. So, like, I think... On average, when it came to class time, I spent, you never saw this, because I always ended up streaming, but, I actually spent, like, 8 hours, 7 days a week, with class. Like, that's literally how I spent these last 5 weeks. There are not dumb questions, just dumb people who don't ask. See, people are always scared to ask questions, so I'm just like, I'll be the one to instigate it. I'll ask the questions that people don't want to ask. Because I need to know the answers. I used to not be that. But then I was like, this isn't getting anything done. 7 days a week of class? Yeah, I spent 8 hours a day in class. I spent 3-ish hours in one, and then math was usually like the longest. Some days I spent longer. Like whenever I was streaming, I would spend like 6-ish hours stream, get off, and then spend like another 4 hours. So yeah, I was like, I want to do good. So that's literally like I've adopted school as like another job essentially. So I do appreciate, because I know I haven't been streaming as much this month. So I do appreciate the support that I've gotten. I've been able to I've been eating my meals. I've been able to buy food, pay for my basic necessities like power, internet, and stuff. So because you guys kind of been feeding me this entire time. You've been yeah, you've been feeding me this entire time and keeping me sane and stuff like that. So even with Discord streaming that I like had the energy to do, I did that. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I think I said it on Discord stream, but yeah, I do minimal effort. I do minimal effort for model movement. I don't do like, cause so this is me like doing all the dramatic stuff.
At
like,
Autumn 12 Leaves gave $20
shinies!
shinies. Gremlin Food and Enrichment Fund.
You couldn't just say enrichment fund. you had to say you had to say gremlin food in there. What are you trying to say? I really appreciate it, but what are you trying to say? I am not that. I am fine. I'm not. I'm really. Stop. Stop. Wow. Gremlins need food. Good thing I'm not a gremlin. I guess I don't need food. I'm the wrong gremlin. I don't put that in my title. Actually, that's Iron Mouse that puts the gremlin in the title. That's who is the gremlin. Not me. How dare you? I appreciate it. Thank you for the shiny. Just don't feed them after midnight. Oh, I've been so good with that. I haven't been eating food after midnight, but mainly because I had an incident where I ate food after midnight and then I was up at 3 o'clock. I was up at 3 o'clock. After I ate the food, and I was staring at my ceiling like, why am I still awake? I was so confused. And you know what? It's my fault. It's definitely my fault. Because it wasn't even just a snack. It wasn't even a snack. It was a full meal. Like, a full blown out beef stew meal. I really just wanted to have like a third dinner. I didn't realize what time it was. Cause like I got done eating and I was like, wow, I'm kinda tired. And then I was like, oh wait, it's midnight. I just really wanted some beef stew. Like that thing did not last. It was supposed to last me like the whole week. It lasted 3 days. You wake up sometimes at night if you fall asleep watching a stream and suddenly someone else's voice comes on. I've had that happen to me too. Taro, hello! Sometimes you have to eat to get them EP spells running. Exactly! Sometimes the food is like what triggers your sleepiness. 3 a.m. are the true thinking hours. So if you've ever seen a Discord post from me at like 3 or 2 o'clock in the morning, I apologize. I've kind of lose track of time, and I end up posting so late. You ate food after midnight, and I got reincarnated as a gremlin in another world. What the heck? Is that just... I'm gonna fight these accusations. I don't know what you're talking about. No, you talking? No games? This is a dream or hallucinogenic trip. Not that I'm complaining, no puzzles. No puzzles today. No puzzles today. The only puzzle is why the fuck am I here? I have a final exam tomorrow. Don't worry, it's not for like another 14 hours. They don't start for another 14 hours. I'm completely fine. It's fine. We're fine. A vote was taken too late. There was no vote. I didn't see a vote today. There was no vote. That reminds you, Nista. Go cook something. Go eat something. But yeah. Muse hype puzzle.
Embrace the abyss.
Sorry, here is no fighting the gremlin accusation : Mumaya happy.
I see. Wow! How dare you? My mods are against me. I'm gonna ban them. I hate this. You have to head out, but it's nice to see me. Have a good one and crush the... I'm gonna crush this final. I'm gonna crush it with my foot. I'm gonna get my giant shoes and smash them with my foot. You gotta drive like 3 hours. Oh, wait, that's only 3 hours. That's only 3 hours, my bad. Surprised you have not banned me. Well, you're everywhere. I can't do that. I can do that on the Twitch side, though. I need you in at least one. As long as I have you in one, it's fine. You can't be spreading lies to Twitch chat like this. How dare you? No, I'm so... like, I don't know. Something... I feel kind of giddy today. Crushing my exam sheet with my foot won't crush the passing grade. Oh gosh. At least in one is a wild segment. A wild statement. How much coffee did I have? Let's see. I had one this morning when I woke up. And then I had another one 6 hours later. And then I forgot that I had the second cup until like I finished the third cup. I forgot that I already had my 2 cups of coffee today. Until I finished my 3rd cup of coffee today. Cause I was like, why do I feel like so full of energy right now? I was like, this is strange. No need for mods if people are cute. I'm so cute. I can easily ban people with my eyeballs. That's a lot of coffee. So not really. I don't drink like giant cups of coffee. So like, yeah, I don't drink giant cups of coffee. I have like, I think at most, cause you know people go to Starbucks, they're like, oh my gosh, I need my like 20, whatever it is, like their whatever lattes and stuff like that. No, I don't drink like that huge amount, like back to back. No. Like, the amount that I drink, like, I drank is equivalent to, like, that single Starbucks venti amount. They have a Trinto what? They have a... Is that exists? Wait, that actually exists? Like, that huge amount actually exists? Wait, what? I actually have water. I've been drinking water this whole time. Technically I've met my quota of water, for the day, but I drank the extra coffee, so I'm drinking extra water. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? What is this Twitch poll? What? Who did this? I can't take it down either. Oh my god. I could never ban you, Taro. I could never ban you. You're too innocent. You've seen too much in this world. You must be protected. What the fuck? What is this non... Wait, what is this non... What is the poll? Is Mew a gremlin? That... Wait a minute, there's no option to say no, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, how dare you do this to me? I can't believe you would spread such lies. Such slander. I can't believe this. I can't believe you would do this. How long have I been talking? I've been talking for almost 2 hours. Holy shit. Holy shit. I can't believe this. I could be talking for that long. You can even time down from Twitch streams, but did they get banned for a week from Twitch? You got banned for a week from Twitch? What the heck? Here's not even... What? YouTube chat can send fish for yes? No. No. You don't have to do that. Yeah, you're timed out for 600 seconds. It's probably something you're... Oh, okay. I don't even know. That's probably like a long... Was that a long time ago? Oh gosh, what is this? Definitely a gremlin according to chat. I see. January? Was it really January? Interesting. Actually, I did hear about something happening. That was probably what it was. You equals gremlin. I hate all of you. I hate all of you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Shit. This is so like the way that I see this. So imagine if you're like in a room with me and we're just literally sitting on the couch and just talking. This is exactly what this is, and this is exactly how it goes whenever I start talking to people. Is that something happens? Probably miss talking to me, but just still as beautiful as to remember, if not more. Yes, I am. See, I'm not a gremlin. I'm a beautiful creature. See. Definitely agree. This is kind of stunt they put in. Oh my god. I can't believe this. But yeah, I don't know. Like I was like actually. Besides my. What is this? Thank you for the shiny. What is this?
At Autumn 12 Leaves gave $5 shinies. Mew isn't a gremlin fund.
What is my life? What is my life now? What is my life now? I hate that the music did that. I really hate that the music had to do some dramatic thing whenever I made it. Well, just such a grin that not being one requires funding, I swear. According to facts, I'm debating about gremlins, I swear. I swear, how did we get here? Who started this? Who started this? Life is just a box of chocolates. Oh man. Oh, speaking of chocolates. I have a box of hot chocolate mix I need to really get through. I bought a 30-pack of hot chocolate. I thought I was gonna need it in case of emergency. It was my emergency comfort hot chocolate. And I was like, oh. And you know what ends up happening? You know what's gonna end up happening? I'm gonna like... It's Swiss Miss. It's Swiss Miss hot chocolate. So like, I used to actually get, I used to get the abuelita... little chocolate cubes. I used to get those. But then they got expensive. I like, they got so expensive, but they're so good because it has like a nice like kick to it, and I love it. Made hot chocolate mix once and just kept eating it raw. Yeah. Just like eating it. Something I don't know. I mean, I'm the same person that like thought it was a good idea to eat salt. So, like, just raw salt. Just raw salt, raw sugar. Like, just good stuff. Spicy chocolate, exactly. That's kind of like the chocolate with the chili flakes. Yeah. Raw salt is for deer, not devil rays. I would live in salt technically, like salt water. Yeah, I'm also that person. I'm also that person that like puts hot sauce on their mangoes. Yeah. Yeah. Life is a box of chocolate, then is the chocolate with vanilla cream filling. Isn't that like a Boston thing? Or is it Boston cream or something like that? Well, I'm thinking of a donut. I'm thinking of a donut. I have to give you mod powers? How dare I? Need to give you mod powers? Again, I can't believe this. Okay. I will do that. Eventually. No, I'll do it now. I'll do it now. Before I completely forget. A donut with hot chocolate. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Boston cream pie, not a pie, but it's so good. Eclair, I love eclairs. I love eclairs. Okay, let's go to my roles manager. And then let me do add. Let me do this. There. I forgive you, I guess. I guess I forgive you, I suppose. I suppose I forgive you for this. Be careful, it's a trap. What are you talking about? It's not a trap. Oh well, back to work. What was it? Who said that? I can't remember. There was I think I can't remember what game it was. Oh, it was Mass Effect. It was Mass Effect with Captain Bailey. I think it was Captain Bailey. Captain Bailey? Something. But you would talk to him, and then like after you leave, he goes back to work. Something like that. Not saying I'm used to it makes it hard to lose weight. At some point, food is always brought up. You know what? Food really is always brought up. Stop it. Stop bringing up food. I'm just always hungry. I'm always hungry. I can't stop. You're gonna get dessert right now. It would be pronounced Hitler. To help. Well, food is important. All foods are important. Yeah. A food is very important. All foods are important. We can't live without the food. And now you got to say it since it's true. I really do want to go back into Mass Effect eventually. But not right now. I think I've piled up some games on myself. I need to finish 11. Mega Man 11. Mega Man 11 is my priority of finishing before even thinking about Mass Effect 3. Except I really miss being a biotic. You know what else is important? Also pretty radical? Hydration. You're right. Hydration is pretty cool. If we don't talk about food, then are you really experiencing genuine Muse stream? Exactly! You're right! You're right! Do we have to replay the game too? Yeah, I think I would replay it. I think I would replay like Hollow Knight on stream though. Wish you could play some of the Mega Maker level. Mega Maker level? What is a Mega Maker level? Yeah. Mega Maker. Mega Maker. Is that like Mario Maker? Ah. Mario Maker for Mega Man. I see. Interesting. So it's basically like equally death, only for PC. I see. Surprise me, hello. Hi. That sounds pretty nifty actually. Is that something Capcom made? Or is that like something fans made? Mega Milker level? I would be competitive with that, I'm not gonna lie. What? Someone said Mega Milker level. And I was like, oh. I see. Looks like a fan project. I'll have to look into it. Yeah, I have to look into it. Yeah, trust me, I have a huge backlog of things. They hate their fans having fun. It's okay, they haven't met me yet. They probably met me in spirit because they came out with these games. Let's see, we have Spyro coming, we have Mega Man coming, we have... Someone did a censored mod, an uncensored mod. They're working on an uncensored mod, but we have Conquer that came to PC and people are modding it right now. And then... What other game series was starting to come out too? The one level me will never be able to acquire. Wow! That's true. It's okay. I can pull on my hairs and pretend. Like my side hairs and pretend I'm milking. Capcom is pretty lenient with fan content. Mega Maker was only told to change from Mega Man Maker to what it currently is. I see. I see. So if I try hard enough, maybe If I try hard enough, maybe I can get like the next installment that's not racing of Sonic. If I try hard enough. What are the chances they'll like make a... What are the chances they'll make another Frogger? No matter my powers, I'll never be able to make an Earthbound announcement happen again. If they didn't, if anything, I think it'd be cool if they like combined Earthbound into like a collection for everyone to like have access to, like all the Earthbounds. I think that would be pretty cool if they were like, we're releasing an Earthbound collection. Now everyone can play Earthbound. I think that'd be pretty cool. I know they did Sunshine for NSO. But I like the GameCube version. That sounds strange, but I like the GameCube version. Get the Mother 3 on GBA with a patch, which is a blast. See, I would rather get access to Mother 3 without a patch and just give me the game itself. I would like the game completely translated and given to me in a collection. What other games? I'm trying to think. I don't think I'd wanted them to change Golden Sun. I don't think I would want them to change Golden Sun. It touched a very harsh subject, and Nintendo is, you know. Yeah. Nintendo is Nintendo. But that's fine. They don't like to go with heavy tides. That makes sense. They gotta, like, cater to something, I suppose. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. I mean, we've manifested all this other stuff, right? Like that one time I was just talking and joking around saying, what are the chances they're gonna show something like Kingdom Hearts, and then it shows up. So far, my wishes have been coming true. So, since all my game wishes have actually like been coming true so far, so it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before it like decides to make the rest of my wishes come true with video games, right? Like the ones that I haven't really cared for. The games that I haven't really cared for have like had all their release dates pushed back, or they've had leaks of some kind. That were like not good leaks. Still waiting on the Power World dating sim to come out so you can finally date Reda. Oh my gosh. Started to generate Kingdom Hearts in the AMV on YouTube in 2006. Oh, you've seen that one too! Oh my god! I remember that. I remember that AMV. I remember that AMV. Yeah! I used to watch that AMV over and over again. I was like, these effects are amazing! There was also one with Overworld's Chance. They had a video with that, and then there was another one with Imminent Domain Pressure. And then there was one that was let's see, there was a lot of Linkin Park ones. A lot of them focused on another side, another story. Yeah. Then there was also the Within Temptation one. I also made some video game things. I'm not gonna say. I did a combo one with Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. At one point. to the Melodies of Life one. Yeah. I remember I made that one and uploaded it. Yeah. It's not catch. Okay, cause that's the one that I was like, isn't that the one that people have been like really excited about? Good to know here that someone lived it through. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's been an adventure really. And so like, okay, so I'm one of those. Also, Subaru, thank you for the sub. Why did it just say it twice? It just said it twice. What the heck? That's so weird. So what was I saying? I completely lost my thought. Oh yeah, so I'm one of those fans that is like not. I'm not one of those people that like hated one thing over another. I suppose it's kind of like how I felt about like, you know how like whenever I say like Donkey Kong Country 3, because it wasn't like my favorite. I didn't really have it, but I still like it, part of the trilogy. Like it still has its like faults to me. Same with Donkey Kong Country, and then Donkey Kong Country 2 also has its faults. That's how I feel about Kingdom Hearts. Like I like the series. Like I completely like really enjoy the series. Like no. And people like joke and stuff about it and everything, but I don't even. It's not even. Oh, there it is. Embrace the abyss. There it is. Stream Elements knew what happened before my stream knew what happened. Thank you for the 7 months. I don't know. I just really like thoroughly enjoy games to the point where like I can say whether or not I like a game, understand why people like would like the game, and understand why people wouldn't like the game, and why people would be like indifferent about the game, I suppose. I guess that's how it, like I see it. Like I'm open to other options. Opinions, and views when it comes to games. Like which is why the Mega Man franchise intrigues me so much. Like the Mega Man franchise intrigues me so much because of that. Because you have people that are like all for classic Mega Man. You have people that are all for Mega Man X. You have people that are all for both. And then you have people that are like, I really like the X series, but I really hate these ones. And I'm like, I can definitely see why you hate those. I can definitely see like why you really like these certain ones. Like and then like with the classics, I can see like why people would prefer like the original classics versus like the newer ones. And like it's like a whole thing. And then there's also like the oh thank you for the gifted subbed toe. Oh my goodness, thank you. Oh, segment, you mean, oh my god. Thank you for gifting them, Vimigo. I appreciate it. Everyone gets to dance. Someone who's the Prinny is dancing. Oh, isn't there a Prinny game? I could have swore there was like a Prinny game that was coming out. Yeah. There's the spin-off stuff. Yeah, that cartoon. So the only thing I remember from like the cartoon really was like the YouTube poops that used to come out a long time ago. It's like one of those things. It like came out a long time ago. Where's Hard Gaming? Parasaurolophus. I cannot talk. Dinosaurs have such interesting names. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like it's like once I don't know. They sound so like nice to say whenever you like can say them. It's Gutsman! Yeah! Guts avatar good. Do I even have an avatar, a Gutsman avatar? Yoshi, very dinosaur-like. Yoshi! Yeah. But yeah, I really appreciate the subs, Foreman. I appreciate everything today. If you need knowledge on prehistoric creatures, call you. Oh, there's... This is funny. There was... Hold on. I have to actually like look it up because I can't remember. I keep coming across it in all of like my... I keep coming across it in like... it was one that lived in like when the ocean, like everything in the ocean ruled, and it was like it had like a really long snout. Snout? I don't know. Would it be called a snout? But it had like razor sharp. Kind of remind me of a saw. But I always see that. I always see it in like all the videos, and they're like, you have to like be scared. Do I have an emo model? No. I do not have an emo model. This is the only model I have. Favorite dino is the cliff chicken. Hold on. No, it was a sea creature. I can't remember. Ah, it's gonna bother me. Watch. It's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me after stream. Plesiosaur, maybe? Maybe? No! No. It wasn't a long neck. I am scared of this one though. This was part of the video that I saw. So basically, for some reason, I watch dinosaur stuff at night. Wish someone gave... Yeah, I kind of do wish the Very Melody game had come to the States. Yeah. But there is... Oh, isn't this like a prehistoric... Isn't this like an evil prehistoric dolphin that was a complete asshole? I think it was actually... That one... Yeah, that one in the Mosasaur. Yeah, I was like... So imagine... So I'm like watching this. I'm watching this at... like night. I fall asleep, I wake up, and that thing is like swimming towards the screen in the document. And I'm literally like freaking out, and I'm just like, what do you mean this thing existed? I'm scared of the ocean even more now. Yeah, the Mosasaurus. It's gonna get me. So like I had a mini heart attack because I like my TV. It's like my room is small, so the TV takes up like a lot of the space, like in there, and I'm just like, oh, a lot of phobias seem related to my sleep. I think it's because I suffered from sleep paralysis demons for a while. Like, I've woken up like several times with like someone staring at me on my chest. And I'm just but I'm staring at them back. So, thing is not your cousin, he's a lizard. I love lizards. Sorry, that's you. The helicoprion. What in the actual what? A buzzsaw? What the heck is it? What in the world? Why does it have to look like this? A buzzsaw jaw. Honestly, I would 100% like... This thing is real? This thing was real. What? What in the world? What what generation was that? Wait, what generation? Oh, Gen 6. I don't know. Do I have Gen 6 Pokemon? Technically, you don't have to be a member to have an avatar on the screen. You just show up and pop up. I haven't increased the limit in a while, just because things have been like very chill. X and Y, they're part of X and Y. Do I have that? Yeah, I don't have it set to I don't have it set to like members and subscribers. I have it set to like people who show up. As long as people are like I think it was if people were subscribed or something. Something like that. But yeah, all I have to do is like exclamation point avatar and then see if it like shows up. Cause I have like a preset amount of stuff that's already in here. I don't even know. I don't know. I would check, but then everyone would be deleted, and I don't want to do deletus. Why was there a Pokeball that just showed up on my screen? Huh. Interesting. Sometimes I'm very tempted to do that little... Okay, there are too many avatars listed in the chat. Okay, so this is a sign that tells me that I should probably increase the amount. I already have the amount at, like... 75. What do you mean? I have the limit at 75. I don't know why it's saying that like there's for like a combination of Twitch and YouTube. I don't know why it's saying that there's like I don't see 75 avatars on this screen. What does it mean? I don't see, you know what, everyone's also kind of tiny, so I guess that kind of makes sense at the same time. Am I gonna have to explode people? I'm sorry, KidDDD! I didn't mean to explode you. That was just a question. You didn't have to go away. I'm sorry. Oh man. But yeah, I will add if they're not on here, I will add the Gen 6 Pokemon onto here. Actually, you know what? I think I'll also invest in the expansion. I think I'll also invest in the expansion. So that like we can have like more avatar options. I think it's time. I think it's time to expand, and I think it's time to also. I need to increase the amount for times like these. Yeah, I didn't do the expansion, because I wasn't expecting this. In my mind, whenever I started this, I was like, let me go ahead and start with the basics. I was like, this will be a while before I feel like I need to get the expansion and the extra, like, sitting for the extra space and stuff. But I think it's time that I get the extra space so that I can add more of the Pokemon generations and then add some more, like, other avatars in there. But yeah. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'll work on getting that. I'll work on getting the other generation so that you can be the Pokemon that you want. Yeah, I'll work on getting that. Which I should have by next stream. Yeah, you sure up twice since you're on both sides. Stop it. You have your magic carp, so you're okay. I think the Diglett is really cute. I think the Diglett is really cute. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's, I don't know, it doesn't look like there's that many. But there's so many tiny ones, so I guess it makes sense. There's like a lot. And it's like spread across. So now I need to accommodate. So you want to know something funny about today? I was like, oh wait, you know what? It's a chatting stream today. Maybe I can just like go ahead and then like read the manual for Goemon. It's a great adventure. Oh my gosh! Can't stop it. Stop it. Can you attack the U from Twitch? I don't think so. I don't think it sees. Yeah, I don't think it sees. Oh my gosh. You know what's worse? You know what's worse is your fucking Sonic. What's worse is that you're Sonic. Of all people, you have to choose Sonic. I can't believe this. You made it? Hi. Oh my gosh. Why the fuck not? Why does it have to be... Why couldn't you be someone else? Why couldn't you be Silver? Why couldn't you... Well, actually, I don't think Espio was there either. Espio was the first person I played as whenever I got Cross Worlds, and then I unlocked Mega Man and Proto Man. And I've been playing as Proto Man since. Well, I started as Mega Man. I got through some of the Grand Prix, and then I switched to Proto Man, and then finished the Grand Prix. Yeah. Alright, cause he isn't there. Oh, the face! Oh my goodness. Who got yeeted? At least no one has Sonic 2. Fredman has sunglasses, so he's automatically better. He also has like the cooler theme song. I'm gonna be 100% honest. He has like the cooler theme song whenever the victory happens. Yeah. Also, I literally did not realize how much like bigger he was compared to Mega Man. It's very strange. But I can't stop thinking about him as Breakman. Yeah, they used that version. I mean, it's really cool. I like it better. But it's like it's more upbeat, and you just want to like keep going after the pre with him. Trombone Flare. Why is Mega Man a power character in blue and Proto Man a speed character in red? It upsets you. You know, that didn't really make any sense. No, it didn't. So it's funny because I started off. I liked the handling. That was with Mega Man's vehicle, but I liked Proto Man's speed. But then I realized that I'm trying to find a balance, cause like I like handling, but I like speed. So it's like I don't know. I'm trying to get my groove in with things with that game still. It's still a learning process. It's definitely different from Mario. I think that's another reason why I kind of want to like play certain things with people. Dr. Megalite, hello. I am doing fine. I'm doing great. I'm literally just like psyching myself up because I have finals to take tomorrow. I'm just kind of chilling here. This was kind of like a last minute thing. I didn't have anything planned. I just felt like coming here and talking and literally not doing anything. I've talked all your ears off for like 2.5 hours. With all the Hollow Knight gushing at the beginning of stream. Yeah, it happened a lot at the beginning of stream. But I mean, I can always talk about more Hollow Knight and how much I love it and how much I've been watching speedrunners play Hollow Knight and how much I've learned from them. With things with Hollow Knight. I've learned so much watching speedrunners. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think I've gotten more aggressive after watching speedrunners like go after the different bosses. Good luck on my finals. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I just end up like overthinking sometimes. So this is really helping me like not overthink things. But yeah. What in the world? Sorry, there's a pinned quote on Twitch now. Woo, transformation, burn to the ground, burn to the ground. Oh my gosh. Whoa, whoa, burn, whoa. Burn to the ground. Does my model and name have anything to do with the Arifureta character? So no, so the way that my character came about, Abyssos is from Final Fantasy XIV, from the raid tier. Miyu was a typo. It's supposed to be MIYU, but when I made the name, it ended up being MYU. I just kind of stuck with it. And then the design is because of everyone has been purple and black or purple and pink. So I was like, I'm gonna do purple and green. And now I'm here. And my eyes are because I have an astigmatism, so they're not the same. The glorious Abyssals raid, it's my favorite raid tier. Funny coincidence. Super kawaii. See, I am kawaii. I am not Gremlin. God, I really love the Abyssos raids. I really did. Now, bullshit. I'm gonna shut up. I will say, okay, so one reason why I will eventually want to go through 14 all over again is because like I've played through 1 through 6, right? I've played through 1 through 6.
Another soul.
Lover King, thank you for the follow. And like I just have this new appreciation for like the series in itself after playing through 1 through 6 that I want to play through the start to finish with that like experience, because I think I will have like a whole new appreciation for like going through the story and everything because of it. Like where the mounts come from, where parts of like the story ideas come from, certain character names, like that type of stuff. Also, Lover King, hello, welcome in. You're afraid of critters? Hey, where's Gremlin? See, Iron Mouse has affected my speech a bit. It went with kawaii. It had the same amount of syllables. And then yes, I see that notification like every day. Not LARPing Final Fantasy. I felt so bad like going through it. Like I appreciated it because like the music and stuff, but like now I'm able to like have a new appreciation. Like I've cried. I think five and wait, five, 6. Nope. Actually, no. Actually, 4, 5, and 6. I have experienced. I have indeed experienced a sense of tearing up playing those games. So sophisticated. People call their kid their kinds. Grummelding kawaii. Yes. I guess. And how much of an ass? Oh my god! I really hate that I love Kefka. I really hate that I love Kefka, but he's such a good villain. He has such a good final battle. Like, oh my goodness. How far was I before I stopped playing? I got a little bit on the Dawn Trail, but not enough to actually have a connection to it. But yeah. All the way through to Endwalker. And then Dawn Trail I started, but then I remember I got to the point where she got spit on by the what is it, an alpaca? Was it an alpaca or a llama? and then my sub ran out and I was like, okay, I guess I'll stop here. Yeah, you know what part I'm talking about? Yeah, that part. A good villain can really make a game, yeah. So like in Hollow Knight, as far as the villain goes, I'm just sad. I'm just sad. It just makes me sad. That's what it, like, every single thing that I fought just makes me sad. Especially because I've whacked things with the Dream Nail. The only thing that Kefka is good for is to make me look cute. Kefka is a good dude to invite for TS. That laugh. I'm so glad they kept the laugh too. I'm really glad they kept the laugh. But I would not say he's husband material. But he's definitely someone that I really like as a villain. Xenos is husband material, but so is Emmett Silk. Yeah. so is Emmett Silk. Yeah. Some things are the instant working opposite to okay, so were we on the same like were we on the same internet wave or something? Maybe I watched like one too many like AMVs and GMVs and stuff growing up. I don't know. I went on the whole thing. I don't know. But that was also the same time I was like really obsessing over Yu Yu Hakusho. Like it was like during my like huge. That's when I was like really in really deep buy Blu-rays and watch Yu Yu Hakusho on my laptop. That was that. You go back to watch the Shadowbringers trailer just to feel so. It's so scary how fast time has gone by. Like, so it's very scary. I hate that this song came on right. I was talking about this, but it's so scary how fast time gone by. Like you would think that it's 2019. In 3 years, Shadowbringers is gonna be 10 years old. In 3 years, it's gonna be 10 years old. Honestly, I spent like, if I'm being like completely open and like honest, I spent the last like 10 years in a deep depression to where I didn't even know what time like actually was until afterwards. And it was like the next year would come and like you would regret something and then fall into like a crazier depression. And like for the first time in like 10 years, I'm actually like really happy. Like super happy. Like genuinely happy, not even like temporarily fleeting happiness. Like it's like real happiness, like being here and everything. It's like super happiness type of thing. So I'm like, this feels like a whole different timeline for me. I'm be honest, like 100%. This is a whole new timeline. Like I feel like I jumped timelines or something. Like it sounds weird. It sounds very strange, but I really do feel like some timeline shift or something happened like last year or 2 years ago or something, and I'm just like I'm genuinely happy, and it's very strange. Like it's one of those like it's so surreal that you're scared that it's not real, so you try to convince yourself that it's not real, but like you can't fight it anymore. So it's like scary that it's a reality. Depression is something far different than bewildered heart. Yeah. So it's like okay, I finally got my good. I've been playing on hard mode this whole time, and I finally got to the end of the game and got to the good ending. I fell into the abyss and made it my own, and now I'm leaping out. Exactly. I'm just ridiculously persistent and stubborn, and like I couldn't. I don't know. I just didn't. There were times. I'm be honest. There were times when I wanted to give up, but I kept pushing. Cause you know who's also been with me these last 10 years. These last 10 years has been almost 10 years has been my cat. Yeah, my cat has been with me. We've suffered losses together. We have lost brethren. We have lost brethren along the way. I have a cat. Yeah, I have a cat. She's 10 years old. Yeah, my cat's 10 years old. She's been with me through thick and thin. I've had her since she was 7 months. But, yeah. She was abandoned. I've obtained her. She is basically me. Also, Crystal Wolf, hello. Welcome in. You kept one of your cat in an urn. Have her epitaph. Yeah. She's been with me through a lot. We've lost our brethren lizards. Actually, it's funny because I had my geckos longer than I had her, but so my geckos were like naturally gonna go before her. You're gonna find your cat and bother her now. Yeah, I think I actually am going to do that. I think I'm gonna like cremate my cat. But yeah, my reptiles turn in the gardens. You know, here it's good to talk just about things in general. Yeah, this is like. So I usually how it goes, Crystal Wolf, is that I will talk before like I play a game, but today was just. It's just one of those days where like you just want to talk. I've been talking for almost 3 hours now, just because I just want to talk. I usually talk. I usually talk before I play a game, which the games are gonna happen like later on. But I think what I might do today, the yapping was in her soul. The yapping was in my soul. I want to do more yapping. Prior to streams, like prior to game starting. Talking and keeping it real. Literally just chilling, just saying whatever. You guys are really triggering some stuff. We've been slowly getting longer and longer yap before game starts. It's working. Weekly Zatsu stream? I could do a weekly Zatsu stream. I can do that. And by that, I mean actual Zatsu streams. Like, not a sit in front of the computer watching clips and talking about it. I'm not talking about React Andy type of Zatsu streams. I'm talking about like things like this, where I just talk and just keep talking to you until I feel like I don't feel like talking anymore. Your cat would like if you played Alley Cat on MS-DOS. That was your first. There was a game called Alley Cat. Does Zatsu mean something specifically? Like free talk? So basically it's whatever comes to mind. It's just like, it's just free talk. Definitely real Zatsu stream, of course. Yeah. Yeah, so no Mr. Beast react. Yeah, I think the only thing you would probably ever see me react to is clips. When my new moderator did so far plotting in my shadow, I'd still beware. Imagine doing that while you're goofing around the creative world in Minecraft. See, that's the thing. I think I would die a lot in Zatsumu. We're gonna do more Zatsumus. But yeah, I can do weeklies, like just like a weekly. If I'm not, I mean, I could probably do 8 o'clock. I could probably do 8 o'clock Sundays. I could probably do that, where like do a weekly recap or something? Okay, it's because technically, so how I see my weeks, I don't see Sunday as the beginning of the week the way other people do. My weeks begin on Mondays. So Monday is like the first day of the week for me, which is why whenever you see my schedule, you see like Monday, and then you see Sunday at the bottom, because Sunday's considered like, because it's weekend. So like Sunday is part of the weekend, not the week start like other people think. Like, so Monday is my first day of the week. So Monday to Friday is like my weekday, and the weekend, end of the week, Saturday and Sunday. So like Sunday would be a recap day. Yeah. You've been playing your game, which is Warframe. But it was too hot, so you can't play too much. So you have epilepsy, so you got sleepy earlier. I see. See, I've seen people play Warframe. I tried playing Warframe before, but I probably could potentially get back into it, I suppose. Because the last time I played, my computer was poop. So it's probably, I'd probably be able to get into it. So, I mean, I've survived Dark Tide. So, pretty sure. And by survived Dark Tide, I mean my computer didn't explode. So, if my computer didn't explode whenever I did Dark Tide, I'm pretty sure my computer won't explode if I do Warframe. I played Dark Tide, so... So about Dark Tide, I got to... I kept playing until max level, and I got to the end. To the point where I was like, I'm at the end. What do I do now? And then I put it down. Hardest Sigma fight from the Mega Man X series. See, I used to think that it was X3, but it's not X3 anymore. I actually used to think it was X3, but then I found out, like, how to beat him, and I was like, well, this is easy. But no, I did not max level everyone. I did not like to max level everyone. I had a special focus. If you can guess easily which one it was. So X7 Sigma design the way that the fight was, I will admit I did not like that. I wouldn't consider it hard. It was more like annoying. I think I would have to say it was probably. I don't want to get them mixed up. Hold on. If it's the one I'm thinking, I think yeah. So yeah, I did not like X5. I did not like X5 Sigma. I did not like X3 Sigma. X3 Sigma was, I would consider probably the easiest Sigma. Yeah, X5. I despise X5 Sigma. Which, okay, so when it comes to Mega Man games, and I can say this with other games too, I've only played through them once, except for the only one I played through multiple times so far has been the first and second one. I've played through the other ones once, and I can't say, I can say on first experience that X5 was hardest, but it's like one of those things where if I was to play the game multiple times, I'd probably have like a better judgment, I suppose, on... I would have a better judgment on how the difficulty is for the games. But yeah. So... I just realized something. All my keywords are Mega Man related. All my keywords are Mega Man related. I just noticed, I was like, wait a minute, Sigma is lit up. I forgot what I put down as keywords. So, the keywords, I programmed in the stream elements, into my stream elements chat, keywords that will light up to let you know that you like to... There's nothing special that happens with it. It's just like, oh my gosh, you figured out one of the keywords that I put in here. Kind of like a video game. It's like that. Which modern game would you like to stream first when you start branching out? You already know the only one that's on my mind right now. You already know the only one that's on my mind right now is Hollow Knight. That's all I got on my mind right now, actually, is Hollow Knight. I'm gonna be completely, 100% honest. Technically, Mass Effect 3 isn't considered retro, so logically, I'm already branching out the moment I start playing it. Yooka-Laylee isn't technically retro either. So anything that turns dark purple is a keyword. I don't have Shovel Knight, but I would really love to play more. I would really love to play more Metroidvanias, platformers. I don't know, something like the feeling of platforming. Platforming to me is figuring out how to get past something and understanding how far you have to get. It's like when it's, I don't know, it's a nice satisfying feeling. It's like whenever I was doing the not the path of pain, but the other thing to get the other half of the I forgot the Void Heart. Like when I was in the White Castle place, I was like so happy. I was so happy. Even if the buzzsaws were there, but I was like I was like, okay, I got past this, and I got curious, and other people did it, and I was like, why are you doing all this unnecessary pogoing? Like, I was like, why are people doing all this unnecessary pogoing? They could just do this instead. But also, I think timing was a thing with stuff too. But yeah, play OG's Shovel Knight and play it co-op. Let's see. I actually have plans for things. I can't say, but I have plans. I can't tell you when they're actually going to be implemented, but I have plans. I'm plotting, as always. What am I not plotting? I was actually debating. So you know when I did the unarchived, I was thinking about actually like re-singing those and then putting them in like a little playlist, like an unlisted playlist, and then just posting them for members. I was really thinking about that. I might put that as like a side project. And I say I might think about making it a side project. It's already become a side project. It's already become a side project. Shantae games, yeah. I've been meaning to like do that. Like play that game too. But yeah, platformers are just, I don't know, I just started like realizing that I love those things. Like JRPGs, I like JRPGs. I like so many things though. Like genres. Like I'm starting to, I will never like competitive FPS or anything like that. I've played enough of those. Like I've played enough of the competitive genre and gacha genre to know I don't like that genre. And by that, I don't mean recently. I mean like years ago, like decade ago. Maybe more than that. Maybe like 15, 16 years ago. Type of like long time ago. Like Call of Duty long time ago when people were like all for that. Yeah, the moment that I like my actual like IRL people were like very toxic and stuff, like in like that, not in like a joking way either. I was like, is this how it, like people really do behave online? Like I was literally just like playing with them on the couch, like playing those games like Battlefield and Call of Duty, and yeah, I was that person. Like the red versus blue team Halo and stuff like that. Like I was playing that type of stuff. I played League of Legends for a while. I will say that. I played Smite for a while. I played Dota for a while. And I came to learn that I just do not like them. If there's PvP in an MMO, RB in Chief. Yeah, like it just like made me realize it's just not my thing. Like I like playing action RPGs and platformers and retro games, and I do like action platformer roguelike games. As frustrating as they are, I don't mind Souls-like games. It's just that they have like a very specific audience. And by that I mean they have a very specific set of backseaters. So I like playing a lot of those offline. Except for special occasions, like Dark Souls was a special occasion. Single player Switch. Yeah. Just like over time, I just like learned that that's just my thing. Kind of like how I learned that singing is more of a... It's like a hobby. Like, you see... I'm gonna get chicken curry for breakfast in 4 hours with rice. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. That sounds so... See, we mentioned food again! Literally cannot go a stream without food. How considered should we get if you do a hardcore... How concerned should we get if you do a hardcore raid static stream? If I did a raid static stream, that would mean I am at the point of no return, and you should submit me into the abyss because I'm streaming a freaking raid static. I think that if I did a raid static, I would never stream the raid static. I think, like, it's... Raiding, like, for serious... is one of those things that is private for me. Like, it's a more private experience, I guess. Cause sometimes whenever like you're like in a raid, it goes beyond just like, it goes beyond just focusing on the raid. Like, there's other conversations that happen that like aren't Final Fantasy related. And with the risk of exposing something like that, I wouldn't want to. It'd be something like on a more personal level. But yeah. Souls game and backseating classic combo, yeah. Valkyrie profile, I did see that. I think that was on sale at some point. Your friend records your attempts and uploads your clears unlisted. Yeah, like I would totally... So like I would record for reference purposes. But I would not stream for entertainment purposes. Just cause I can get locked. Raiding is one of those things where like I get locked in. So like if it's something, so basically the Realm Reborn to Endwalker content, I can literally like zone out and multitask because I already like I know what's going to happen in those things, you know? Like once I'm like, except for okay, maybe towards like the end of Endwalker I might be like, oh crap, I forgot what this is supposed to do. But like the majority of like Final Fantasy XIV that I've been through and I've played through multiple times, I'm just like, I'm one of those people that like, I could easily talk to chat and still know exactly what's happening at the same time. Like it's muscle memory at that point when it comes to things. So yeah, it's one of those. It sounds weird, but it's one of those games that like becomes muscle memory for nerd. What are you talking about? Good old muscle memory, exactly. I don't know. What are you talking about? I'm not a nerd. I've been replaced by, yeah, if something happens like that, I've been replaced by aliens. If I'm like streaming rating static, then you know I've like definitely just stopped caring. I will admit that there probably would be a time where I would like go hard focused on 14, but for story and getting through like MSQ and stuff like that. But for just like in general, raid, like doing raid stuff, nah. No, you won't ever see me log in and say this is a daily. We're doing dailies today, guys. We're doing dailies and some raidies. No. No, unless I turn into like a just chatting stream. But other than no, I can't. It would only I would only stream 14 for MSQ. Yeah. There's so many VTubers who just spam stream Nikkei. So glad that I don't. Yeah, I can't do stuff like that. Like I literally cannot do that. Like I need to do more with my hands. I need to do more with my hands. Oh, and Vimega, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I can't. I need to do more. I need to play. I need to jump. I need to pogo. I need to like slash, hack slash. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. I could play Samurai Warriors again. I can play Samurai Warriors. Oh my gosh. I can play Samurai Warriors. My PS2 is literally sitting behind me right now. It's been in timeout. my PS2 has been in timeout. I forgot. I was like, oh wait, that's a game I like. I love them so much. The Musou. Yeah. I was always Oichi. I think I was always Oichi, and my brother was like, I think he switched the most, but I think he was usually like, I think it was usually Yukimura. I think. Yeah, I think it was usually Yukimura. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Soul Calibur. Oh, fighting games. See, I would play the story of fighting games. I like the story of fighting games. I don't like fighting against other people. Yeah. The Samurai Warriors has Lubu in it. That's Dynasty Warriors. Yeah, there's Dynasty Warriors and then Samurai Warriors. Samurai Western? Barely finishing Persona Strikers. Yeah, like I play for story. I don't play for like that's the thing. Like that's like whenever I was playing the Ninja Storm, people are like, "Why don't you play against me? You're playing the game." And I was like, "Cause I just want to play the story, guys." I was like, I like playing the story. They give me extra info that the anime doesn't provide. That's like the reason why I played them. I did used to play Soul Calibur though. The first one we got was Soul Calibur 2, but I played 2 and 3. I did enjoy them. I did enjoy the Soul Calibur series. Once again, mainly for lore. Yeah, mainly for lore. But yeah, like I said, I won't play for competitive reasons. You're awful at fighting games. See, I don't know how I would be now because I think more. A long time ago, I used to just press buttons and hope for the best. So I think I would like approach it differently now, versus what I used to do before. And I can say the same. I can say the same with like the way I play the racing games. It's different because I'm thinking more. I'm like, okay, this is what I have to do. So, cute model and nice voice caught my DKR VOD. You're great. I still need to play that. I'm actually gonna be playing that again soon this week. Yeah, I just really like the game. It sounds weird, but yeah, I'm one of those rare Diddy Kong racing lovers. Going through driving school changed racing games for you. So going through driving, like learning how to drive and play racing games, whereas actually I think it made me more violent and aggressive with racing games because I have to follow the rules and stuff whenever you like whenever you have to like what's it called? Follow the rules. So when I play games like Diddy Kong Racing where I can harm people, I'm just like, good. Any chances for Need for Speed streams? Potentially. Hold on, I have to see if this is the one I'm thinking of. This is the one. This is the one I'm thinking of. Hot Pursuit. That's the one. Yeah, I really liked that one. If you saw me play Need for Speed, that's the one that we would be playing. The PS2 ones is what we would be playing. Yeah, driving IRL, calm and respectful, driving a Gran Turismo. Yeah, actually, that was me. Yeah, that was me. I think I played Gran Turismo for the first time. When did that come out? I'm kind of curious now. Yes. GT64. That was my first experience. Yes. Drivers that learn from racing games, go left. Apprentice driver, psh, sit straight into the old lady for 500 points, right? Yeah, all the point systems. We need all the point systems. So, like, that's why I got so happy whenever I was playing, when I was handed the controller for Grand Theft Auto, I think it was San Andreas, and then I was told go crazy, and then the screen did stuff when I went really fast. Besides, like, going into all the cluck and bells and just, like, going in with the flamethrower and setting everything on fire. I literally just activated the cheat code for, like, so I could get the flamethrower, and then like, infinite ammo, and then I just went into all the cluck and bells. I just had a vendetta against all cluck and bells, and I would wait until they said something offensive, and then I would just go all in and just come in with the flamethrower and just cause so much damage. And then I would go into I would park a Hydra in the middle of the freeway, and then I would throw a grenade at it to watch it explode. Yeah. Yeah, I was very strange. I think I had some pent up stuff. Like, literally, the moment that my brother beat the game, I was like, "Can I run around now?" And he's like, "Yeah, you can run around. Go crazy. Just don't like mess up my save file or anything." So I was like, "Yay, yeah!" So that happened. I did that with 3, Vice City, San Andreas. My childhood habits with toys were... So it was actually happening the same time. It was actually happening around the same time. I got exposed to San Andreas. When did it come out? Most of my memories are from, like, 6th grade. It came out... 2004. So yeah, I was like... Cause I vaguely... So that's why I was like more around middle school that I experienced it. Cause like, I have more memories from like middle school with it, but I definitely remember being exposed in elementary school to it. Yeah. I was definitely exposed to Grand Theft Auto for the first time when I was like 8. Because my brother's friend came over for a sleepover and he had Grand Theft Auto 3. And for some reason, they couldn't get past like the first 8-ball mission. I think it was the first 8-ball mission or something. But all I remember is having to hear, use this to pop some heads like over and over again. I was like, why does he keep saying this one line over and over again? I was so confused, but I think it's starting to make sense now. damn Trin, CJ. Yeah, that too. You know how like your little baby fingers, like it's hard, okay? It was hard. It was hard to use. It was hard to use the bike and stuff in that game. The Trin missioner was so BS'd. I got the collection on the PC, but every single time that I try to play it, it just crashes. So I've kind of given up trying to play it. I just have to hope that, actually... I don't know. I have to see if my I don't think he sold it. I don't think he sold it. I think my brother kept the game. So I could potentially still play it on the original console. But yeah, haven't caught a stream in a while, but great to see me still chugging along. I'm still chugging along. Oh shit, it's been 3 hours. So welcome to the ZATSUDAN, where I've been talking for 3 hours. I really don't know how long ZATSUDANs are supposed to be for, but I definitely have been talking for 3 hours. I can't believe this. I was like, maybe this is just gonna be like an hour and a half or something, but it turns out to be almost 3.5 hours. Like, oh my god, I can't believe this. You guys just like totally made my California girl come out. Why would you do that? I can't believe this. This is come to the West Coast. This is your accent, Kim. Like, let's go get some in and out, bestie. This is why me and Zuzu are friends, though. we can sometimes share the same brain. This is what Zuzu really sounds like. Fascinating. Yeah, it's just so it's literally this all started because I accidentally had an extra coffee cup. Zuzu is Californian. I'm actually not even Californian. I am actually Zuzu. I don't remember. I don't remember. If she didn't like exactly say, I don't want to say. For me, I was born and raised in the South. It's very strange because like I'm like listening to all these other Southern VTubers. And I'm just like, you guys actually have the accent, and I just have the result of. I just have the result of what happens when you expose yourself to the international online community. Yeah. I just like. Got nothing. Sometimes it comes out. If I'm like really angry or frustrated, it will come out. So one of the first VTubers you ever watched is from Nashville, but her accent only came out when she got see? Thank you for the shinies.
FNB.M.I.K.O gave 40 Polish zlotys shinies.
Thank you for the shinies. I appreciate it. It's a nice voice. Yeah, I think so. I have friends from northern areas, so you got that accent instead. Yeah, oops, sorry. All my friends are from either the north or the west. They're either from the north or the west. The rare Midwest, but definitely from either the north or the west. Or that part of Florida that like doesn't really fit in with the other Floridian accents. Yeah. Me after hearing a real Brooklyn accent, why didn't I get the Malik Toast one? The Grand Theft Auto collection was not it definitely was not good for me. Most of all my friends are Midwestern or Floridian. I was on the cusp of Florida. I was on the Georgia-Florida cusp growing up. The Florida Panhandle is basically Alabama. I can see that. Yeah. People here make fun of my accent, even though this is literally the South. I wouldn't say it's like it's not like South, but it's still considered the South, I suppose. So I'm still in like Southern territory. But like they have Southern accents. They just don't, I guess they don't hear it, I suppose. It's just like a different Southern accent from my Southern accent. But I think one thing that I do like about not having to work is I don't have to... You call all soda Coke? No. No, not all soda is Coke to me. Coke is Coke to me. Like, Coca-Cola is Coke. Pepsi is Pepsi. Pepsi and Coke are not the same product. But yeah, that's why I took the test. I took the test thing to figure out like where I was most, and it definitely said stuff. It's like we think you're in Hawaii. No. No, I guess I don't know. There's a lot of things that like I thought most people say, but they don't really say. But yeah, I'm one of those weird people that specifies the soda. So like I'll call it generally soda, but I will like specify the soda specifically. Like if I'm just talking about soda in general, it's soda. But if I'm talking about a specific one, it's that specific soda. And that makes sense. Yeah. Welcome, hello, welcome in. Oh, thank you for the bits! I keep forgetting that my eyes do the thing whenever people like do the little donation thing. That sounds normal? I'm glad. Okay, that is normal. I figured it was normal. Cause, well, at least I would like to think that it was normal. I wanted to say that it was normal. Cause I don't even know. If you think about it, Hawaii is the most southern US state. I see. I am doing wonderful. I've been accidentally talking for almost 3.5 hours now. This has been an experience. I wasn't expecting to talk for this long. I'm glad I did though. There was like a lot of things. So I told myself this is what I have to talk about if I'm gonna talk about something today, and guess what? I did nothing on the list. I did absolutely nothing on this list. So yeah, eventually at some point we're probably we are LinkedIning the pre-game chats. That is definitely going to be a thing. I was testing the waters with it. To see like how long I was gonna go for. But I think after today it just kinda proved that like when I get into a flow state, things just happen. We're just gonna flow. We're just gonna go with the flow from now on with streams. The limit that I will have with streams when it comes to yapping is as opposed to manual. Reading manuals is an reading a manual is an exception, but we're gonna try to yap a max of an hour max before the stream, so that I could have like an hour of yapping and then do like the 3 hours of gaming, so that we can like start having 4-hour streams. Yeah, like the 4-hour. So we can have 4-hour streams where it's like at max an hour yapping and then 3 hours of gaming, instead of like having the full limit. So I'd rather like divide it up into sections. That's my ultimate goal, is to get to that point. To where we can always have like a full 3 hours no matter what of gaming. Yeah. Maybe like I wouldn't even say the exceptions would be like a long stream. Like we could still get like our max 1 hour yap in. I'll just like start rearranging streams so that it accommodates for that. If there are days where you feel like jumping in the games early, that's fine too, yeah. I think, like... I feel bad when I do that, though. I really do. I really do feel bad when I do that. So, like... Mainly because there might be something that someone misses, or people, like, want to join in the start, but they can't join in the start. Which is why I think yapping is important for me. Because I originally started it so that people could... like, have time to join in. Thank you for the 30 bits. Look at the little fucking dude dancing. Also, if you're gonna tell me something, my mods will be watching you. When people say stuff like that, my mods and I go on like high alert. Just there's a heads up. Let's people filter in. Yeah. I want to like make sure that people aren't gonna be like left behind. Not when it's gonna be Hollow Knight. Oh my gosh. I think the longest I played Hollow Knight, like in one sitting, like it's out of those 26 hours. The longest I played was 8 hours. The second longest I played was 6 hours. I've opened the game. I think I opened the game like 4 times. I think. I think I opened the game 3 or 4 times total. Since like I started playing it. It's literally just been like really long gameplay time. I've just, yeah. For looks maxing, now we're gonna get yap maxing. Yeah, we're gonna get yap maxing. So yeah, so that way, so like for instance, I started stream at 8 o'clock today. So starting stream at 8 o'clock today. Yapping for 3.5 hours now. Oh my gosh. So say like I yapped for an hour, and then people that joined in at like the 3 hour mark of stream, they would be like, oh crap, she's been streaming for 3 hours. And it was like, oh wait, we can ask how long she actually yapped for. And then that will determine how much more time of stream we have left, type of thing. So like you'll know that we have at least, like, you know when YouTube pulls up and it says they've been like streaming for this many minutes, all you have to do is just like convert that into hours, and you're like, okay, because I want my streams to be 4 hours at least. Like that is my goal, is to get my streams back to 4 hours. And I don't know how my school is gonna be like as far as the stuff goes, but the good news is that I'm not taking any accelerated classes, which means the craziness that happened this last summer, this last semester, is not gonna happen again. I'm not gonna have like a bajillion assignments to do. I'm probably still gonna have to do reading and stuff like that, but it won't be as bad. It won't be as bad because I don't have to worry about like doing 10 assignments in a week. Hopefully. I hope not. I really hope not. When is my final tomorrow? So logically, I could technically take my final as long as I finish before 11:59 p.m. As long as I finish in the next 24 hours, I'm fine. Have I gotten a head start with this semester or something? I actually have. I have gained an extra 6 hours. I've gained an extra 6 hours to my thing. So this way I didn't have to worry about taking them in the spring or the fall. So instead of taking 3 classes in the spring and the fall, I can just take the 2 classes in the spring and the fall and be fine. Yeah. Going back to college though, this was like getting your bachelor's 8 years after your associates. Nice. Let's get accredited. That's kind of like, that's literally why I'm doing it. I'm literally just like doing this so that I can say, hey, so I'm a sort of I can be a good graphic designer for you. And by that I mean, do you want VTuber graphics? This is my business. I've been painting on the side too. So, do I enjoy graphic design? I do actually. I really do enjoy graphic design. I enjoy artsy stuff. I enjoy crafting. I enjoy cooking, baking. So I almost made the decision to like buy a lyre harp. I almost bought a lyre harp because I was like I want to do this. Have I considered doing art type streams? I did one art type stream like a really long time ago. For emotes? Are they expensive? It was like $60. Would I go to do Ren Fair stuff with it? So, no, my intention of learning the lyre harp was so that I could play Zelda melodies. It was literally so that I could play Zelda melodies. Same with the reason why I almost bought an ocarina. I was like, I really want to play Zelda melodies on this thing. Nerd! When is everything you should know that everything that I do is for the sake of nerding out. I did buy Tobi.1 Japanese textbook so that I could learn that too. So I have a textbook that is more easy to explain things for me and is more immersive for me. So I'm doing that too. Because I want to get to a point where I can be comfortable speaking sometimes. I actually have an Ocarina of Time replica that you bought from a con. Oh, nice. Show me one Ocarina owner who isn't a huge Zelda fan. This is true. Like, you can go to like a Ren Fair and see like the ocarinas, and then like, I did see one. When I did go to a Ren Fair. I'll be honest. I went to the Ren Fair. You're gonna say this is like a very Mew thing to do, but I went to the Ren Fair because I saw that they had crepes and they had like a giant leg of mutton and honey mead. I didn't care about anything else in that place. I just wanted mead. I wanted the mead, I wanted the mutton, and the crepe that I saw. I don't know why there were crepes there, but there was crepes. So yeah, I ended up that's literally why I wanted to go. I didn't tell the person like why I wanted to go until we showed up. They were like, "You wanna go to Ren Fair?" And I was like, "Okay." Like, you know, it was like, you know, people call you on the phone and they have like in the cartoons and they have like that really high voice. That's what that was. Please tell me you walked around with a cosmetically large leg of... I did actually. That thing was huge. I think that thing lasted the whole trip. I was told, this is the only one you're getting. They tried to steal it a few times. Yeah, people tried to steal it, but... Animal Crossing villager speech. Yeah, it's like, so the best part, like that's another thing about like not having to worry about working is that like I don't have to worry about like keeping my voice in like a single like deep range in order to fit in the workplace. Like, you know, I don't know if you remember like when I was like, I'm struggling with like this particular like song because it was like low. It was like that, but like 8 hours a day, and it was very tiring. Like I haven't had to deal with like a scratchy ass throat in months, and I've been so happy. Like I don't have to worry about like having like a smoker feeling throat anymore. Like it's so nice. Cursed to not be able to say OMG hi. Yeah, like it's so nice. It's so nice. I think that's what's adding to the happiness is that like I'm like 100% able to like just fully let go and be me, walk around with like I actually walked around today. So like I have a DZ keychain because I got sent some merch. So I have like I have a Dragon Quest I have a Dragon Quest coaster now, and then I have my DZ keychain, and I have a Lemmy liking little pin. It's really nice. You have to actually head off to bed now because your sleep schedule is fighting you again. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I talked your ear off. I'm sure that your ear is probably going to be ringing throughout the night and you have permanent tinnitus. So, like, it's really nice. I'm glad that, like, people think about me and, like, send me stuff. It's, like, I really appreciate it. That, like, I don't feel forgotten. I'm really glad for the community too that like I don't feel forgotten. Like I was so scared of like I'm scared of taking breaks sometimes because I'm like I'm gonna probably be forgotten, especially like if I had a rough time, and that people were like, wow, she's gonna have like a mental breakdown or something. But I tried to show up in people's chat and say hi. Cause I was around for what's it called? I was around like offline for like news, like SVP news and stuff, that type of thing. Yeah, I like got all that. I got all of that. The graduation of Onion, things like that. I was aware of those things that were happening. I was just offline. Me and fans are small, but we are mighty and loyal. I don't know why, but you saying that just made me want mutton. Is that weird? People prefer me alive than Shello, former Hollow. Me remember that. Yes, I am no longer Hollow. Mutton on the brain. Mutton's on the brain permanently. I don't know why. It just is permanently on the brain. I can't help it. I just can't help it. It's just permanently on my brain now. But you know what? Also, bacon wrapped shrimp. Bacon wrapped shrimp is also good. How am I back on food topic? Do not eat us. I actually love cooking lamb chops. They're so expensive, but I love cooking lamb chops. Lamb chops and salmon. Okay, I need to stop talking about food. Can never escape food. I can never escape food. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Like me with the purple hair and green highlights and the homunculus with the blonde. Yeah. Honestly, this is so comfortable. I feel so comfortable like this. Like you have no idea. I'm debating whether or not to make another V-Ruin. I'm debating. Really debating. But there's something not on stream. Not on stream, but like off stream. I want to do, but it's very it's a very complicated process. Take a budget around and tell you we're gonna transition to having purple hairs. Yeah, purple you is the default. Yeah, purple me is the default. Yeah. Benjamin Mutton. Start performer page. I encourage people to pursue their dreams and do what they want. Please do so. I do that. This is literally what I'm doing now. What I'm doing now is like a leap of faith. I literally just like said, you know what? I'm pulled to do this. Let me just go ahead and do this. This wasn't even like this wasn't an impulse decision or anything like that. But yeah. Like VR chat, yeah, like VR chat. But it's very complicated process. For Vroid and VR chat. Honestly, I might just do VR avatar and then edit an avatar to look like me. If I really like 100% went that route, I'd probably just modify like one with all those custom little hairstyles and stuff. Can you pursue a dream and a pipe dream? But yeah, my computer might blow up, but that's okay. I figured out the heating issue, so but I haven't touched my the only VR headset I have is a Quest 2 that I plug into my computer and use Steam for things. But yeah, I haven't like touched it since I moved in this apartment, mainly because the room is small. So see, there's the most artistic pursuit since you also do voice acting. No one goes into these careers for the money. You know what? I think people shouldn't go into anything that deals with creativity for money. I'm being 100% honest. Why does it have to be that one? Thank you for the bits. Why does it have to be that one? Why does it have to be that face? But yeah, anything dealing with creativity, I don't think people should come in with the like concept of making money. I think you should like that's like think about it this way. I'm going back to Final Fantasy 14. Think about it like a subscription, like the subscription to Final Fantasy 14. Do the free trial. See what it's like. I'm going to say that for anyone that thinks they want to become a VTuber. Use the free assets. See if you like it. You're not going to get viewers, so of course you might not like it first off. But if you're more concerned about the concept of the fact that like you think you're not getting viewers because you're using free assets, then you probably should not be doing VTubing. And you probably should not be doing streaming. I think you should really reevaluate if your main focus is getting viewers and getting money. Because if it's for those things, then one, you are nothing without your viewers. And by that, I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. But people who like focus on that type of stuff, they're literally nothing without viewers. Like they don't know how to talk. They don't know how to talk to themselves. They don't know like how to fully enjoy a game because they don't see anyone watching them. Like it's one of those things. Like I wouldn't be here without you guys because we're a community and you helped me grow. Like it's one of those things. But if you all were to become lurkers one day, I would still talk to myself. I would still talk to myself as if like even if people were not talking. Because I would talk to myself. I talk to myself playing Hollow Knight by myself. I play games and go about my everyday life as if I'm streaming 24/7. Like it's nice. It would be nice. Like it would be a nice goal to have. Like it's a nice goal to have. It's good to have goals. Like it's really good to have goals, but you gotta be realistic, man. Clay, hello. I'll come in. Oh gosh, I've been talking for almost 4 hours. Don't worry, I'll be I'll be 4 hours in. This is. Do you guys like long? Do you guys like long Zatsus? How long is a Zatsu supposed to be? I just been talking non-stop for like for like forever. Oh, I saw Voices of the Void. So Voices of the Void. I haven't played it, but I've been watching Nitya play it. I'm like every time Nitya like streams it, I'm like I was like, oh, now I can watch it. So yes, I was lurking. I lurk inside of her. If you watch her, I'm lurking. if you watch her when she plays that, I'm lurking. Yeah, unironically, you have to talk to yourself. Voices is a weird but interesting game. Yes. Sorry, I thought my cat was like scratching me for a second because I felt my whole like bottom shake, like my floor. It's very strange. I'm actually it's weird. Speaking of apartments, I can't sleep in the dark. I have to have a light of some kind. I really do. I really do have to have a light of some kind. I tried it. I tried it. I tried it the other night. I really did. I tried sleeping without like the light of a silent TV. I really tried, and I looked at my door, and I could have swore I saw something staring at me, and I immediately like freaked out. Yeah, I immediately freaked out. Maybe just can't sleep in the dark. Of course it can't. It's just a name. It's just a name. It was named after the rain, not after the darkness. Yeah, I'm scared of dark. And like, if I can't see in front of my face, I can't sleep. I have to be able to see in front of my face, but like, it gets so dark. Like, it literally so dark. Like, everything becomes a void, and I don't like that. My cat sleeps next to me. She's also my alarm clock. She did the thing, except she was having fun last night, and it just body slammed me awake, and I was like... This is why I'm up at 6 o'clock. It's literally because of my cat body slamming me. Normal cat things. Yeah, you know the thing where like they freak out, like they have the zoomies and they freak out, and then they jump up onto the bed, and then they look at you like like dead in the eye, and just like you did something wrong, but then they just like make a noise like, and then they run off. Yeah, that's her. Does she make you biscuits in the morning? She makes me biscuits every single time she jumps on my bed, because I have a specific blanket. So the moment that she touches the blanket, she starts making biscuits. It's like that micro, like that soft blanket feeling. Yeah, she starts making biscuits on that. She's never made biscuits on me. But she does do this thing where if she wants my attention, she'll like reach out with both her paws and bring my face to her. She's like, "Mother, look at me. Look at me, mother. Like, I'm touching your face." And then she'll like stretch her claws out, and I'm like, "You can't do that." And she'll like retract her claws, and she's like, "You're right. I'm sorry." She Mortal Kombat fatalities me daily. I've had to harden my abs because of my cat. Like, and I wish, like, she's 13 pounds. She's 13 pounds. When 13 pounds of like jumping from the sky, hitting your stomach, you have to harden your abs for that. I thought she got out this morning because I saw a cat by the garbage that looked like her. And I was like, wait, that's not my cat. That cat doesn't have a collar. But then like I come inside and she's like, I'm on your chair. Did you know you're supposed to be doing your schoolwork right now? I used to have a lava lamp, but then the inside of the lava lamp looked like an embryo, and it freaked me out, and I was like, there's an alien in there, and so I never touched the lava lamp again. I could have swore there was like I thought there was an alien embryo inside of my lava lamp. At least I didn't try to open the lava lamp. But yeah, I was like, oh. They also get really hot. I didn't like that either. Then there was a strobe light incident where everything was moving slower than usual, and I ended up like putting my hand in the fan. Maybe there was. You could see that exactly. You always find it weird when you see a cat with a collar because none of the cats grew up had one. So like I occasionally take her collar off because I don't want her hair to like not grow. So like I keep the collar on loose, so technically she could take it off at any time. So like but that's also to help me so that when it's time to remove the collar, I can just like lift it off and she does her little front flip and it's gone. We have a routine. We have an established routine for things. Same, we have an established routine for filling in the food bowl, feeding her, chasing out her litter box, taking out the trash, getting my caffeine in the morning, starting my schoolwork. She has like designated places to go. Yeah. Finally have a side job. Oh, nice. My side job. This is a side job, I guess. This and painting is a side job for me. And then school. School's the main job. Talk about my cat like she's a coworker. I don't know if I would like call her a coworker. I think she's more of an inhabitant than a coworker. Yeah, I think she's more of an inhabitant than a coworker. But so I really have to go though. It's almost midnight. I would like to talk more. But we'll save more yapping for the next stream. Hold on. The next stream is when's the next stream? The next stream is Goemon is on the 5th. So you just have to survive until the 5th without me. So you just have to survive tomorrow and Tuesday without me. And then we will be able to do Goemon at 6 o'clock on Wednesday. Actually, would we be opposed to pushing stream up? Because I literally realized I've set those times with the intention of... I literally set those times with the intention of me still being in classes, but I'm not gonna be in classes. I might push the stream up. I might. I don't know yet, but I don't know. Cause I did it with the... Well, actually, you know what? No, we're gonna keep this because then I'm gonna go back to 6 o'clock anyway, right? I'm gonna go back to... But... I don't know. Yeah, just earlier time. Except for 6 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, except for 6 o'clock Eastern. Because if I push it forward... Because if I push it forward to like 4 o'clock, then... We'll play longer. We'll just play longer, I suppose. Flip a coin, like go at the side. You're right. We'll see. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna sleep on it to see if it's something that I want to do with pushing stream up 2 hours all the days. We'll see how I feel about that. So yeah, we'll see. Careful. I'll be fine. I trust enough. I'll be fine. I've been fine up to this point. Let me get my calendar out the way. My calendar has literally been blocking everything. But I appreciate all of you for joining me. It's been really chill, really fun. like abnormal. I really didn't mean to talk for this long. We literally just like talked for this long. Thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I really didn't mean to talk for this long. Oops. Definitely my bad. Let me see. Let me see. Who is awake? Okay, I'm going to... Oh, peekaboo. Okay. That's today, right? Yeah, that's today. Yeah. So that's gonna be YouTube side. And then Twitch side. Rena's playing Paper Mario. Ooh. We can do that. Let me do that. Why can't I see? Oh, no, there it is. Okay. I was like, I usually see like my following on here. Okay. There we go. Yay! Okay, so we're gonna raid Ren and then we're gonna raid Peekaboo on the YouTube side afterwards. I appreciate all of you for joining me. If you need to sleep, make sure you sleep and eat. Make sure you eat. If you need hydrate, make sure you hydrate. Overall, please take care of yourselves. And I will be seeing you all on the 5th. Whether or not it's going to be pushed forward, it all depends. But I will be seeing you all next time. Bye!